right, guys, welcome to this battle on ESPNU. That's right, this game is on one of the main ESPN channels. It's the Big South Game of the Week, the wildcard game, and it's between Longwood and High Point. The last time these teams met, High Point lost at the buzzer, essentially, with 2 seconds left. Lost 82-80 to the Lancers. Since then, these teams are going in very different directions. High Point has not lost since that game. Longwood's lost 3 straight games, looking to get their season back on track after a 2-point loss last time out to Radford. This is a game that High Point has circled on their calendar for a long, long time, especially after what happened last year when High Point lost to Longwood on their home floor in the semifinals of the Big South tournament. Looking to get the monkey off their back here. Griff Aldrich, for whatever reason, seems to have High Point's number. It's the one team that the Panthers just cannot seem to beat. Looking for the season splits tonight. With that being said, guys, welcome to this presentation of JG9 Live. My name is Tiago, and if you know about JG Live, so before how it works like this, fire away the chat with any questions you would have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation, get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I assume. Who do you think wins this game? Do you think it's going to be High Point, or do you think it's going to be Longwood? It should be a fun, stressful, close game, regardless of what happens tonight. Envy donation, gets your question right away. Otherwise, I'm just going in the order that I see them. And if you are a member, you can show your support for either one of these teams using those emojis in the chat. We do have the emojis for Longwood, and we do have the emojis for High Point in there tonight. Appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. And with that in mind, let's see what's happened in the chat. Am I going to do a video about the every 2-point attempt down by 8? I'm probably going to update that video, yeah. Pre-record content, yeah, there's going to be videos every day that I'm on vacation. Besides the fact that I'm not streaming, you won't know that I'm gone. You basically will not know that I'm gone. I'll be putting out videos every day while I'm on vacation. It's going to be pre-recorded. Thoughts on the Jets were out for Rodgers? No surprises there. And the Steelers inquiring about Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, the Jaguars already said there was a load of bull. The Steelers already came out and said there was a load of bull. And even if the Jags wanted to move on from Trevor, they would have to take $133 million in dead cap. So, no chance. No chance whatsoever. The Jags would be $100 million over the cap if they got rid of Trevor Lawrence. So, no chance of that. Just not even practical. The suggestion made no sense that happened earlier today. They squashed that immediately, which thank God. Long Bay, the friendliest campus ever visited. Really? My sister was inducted into the Psychology Honors Society chapter there despite graduating from Richmond. That is impressive. Wow. I've never been up to Farmville. I want to go to a game at Longwood at some point. How's it going, guys? Welcome in. High Point in the purple. They win the tip. And we are underway here at the Q. Yep, bring up the John Fogerty. Put me in, coach. Williams, same starting 5 as always. Bodo loses the handle, gets it back, though. Gives it out to Jiffa. Now back up top, it's Williams. Williams, out wide to Johnson. Johnson back to Jiffa. High Point coming off that overtime win against Asheville. Maybe the best game of the season. Hamilton, with 8 on the clock. Hamilton kicks it back up top to Johnson. A deep 3 from the Q logo. That one way short, but Jiffa going to get the board, and High Point going to reset the shot clock back to 20. Meanwhile, it's pretty even split. 58% Ryan with the Panthers win this game. 42% Ryan with the Lancers. It's Williams up top. He's going to fake the 3. Now trying to cross over. 10 on the clock. Kicks it back out to Johnson. He's going to try another 3. That one, no good, but Bodo gets the board. 4th chance. Hamilton on the putback dunk. The rebounding by High Point. Fantastic on that drive. They get 4 chances at possession, and the Panthers lead 2-0 early on. High Point had 12 offensive rebounds last time. These teams met one battle by +2. Well, they got 3 on that possession alone. And now it's Garland for the Lancers. Garland trying to drive inside. Does not take the layup, even though he had it. Floats it from the Big South logo instead. That one off the back of the iron, then off the top of the backboard. No good. Don't know why he passed up the layup. It was wide open. Jiffa. Hamilton, it just goes off his hands. A turnover there. Bit of butterfingers there. And it's going to go back to Longwood. How's it going, Lou Eagles? Wait, Toronto. Let's go. Let's go. Should be fun. Thoughts on Kellen Clemens? Yeah, a bit of a disappointment for a 2nd-round pick. I expect a bit more out of him. He did nothing with the Jets, nothing with the Chargers. How's it going, Kev? Welcome in. Charles said they're going to bid steal this tournament. Oh, I don't know. I think there's a clear top 3 in the Big South. I think it's Asheville, Longwood, and High Point. From the elbow, that shot circles out. Jiffa gets the board. Jiffa going to take it down the floor, trying to go coast to coast himself. Jiffa has to reset now. Back to Johnston. Johnston by the free throw line. Going to kick it back to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to drive inside. It kicks out to Johnston for 3. Missed his first 2, but the 3rd time is the charm. Johnston for 3. Was 4 for 9 from 3 the last time these teams met a few weeks ago. Didn't score any points in that game against Asheville. Found another way to do it. Oh, sweet, Neil. Sweet. Yeah, because I was looking at pregame coverage. I was like, oh, someone uploaded. Fantastic. Brizzy. That one no good because I need to do research for the floor video. That one's stripped away. Tucker can't get a hand on it, and Johnson gets it, gives it off to Hamilton. Hamilton, back to Johnston. Johnston trying to cross up on Christmas. Back up top to Hamilton. Swinging around Williams. Bobbles it at first, but gets it back. 16 on the shot clock, trying to post up on Luke. Williams drives inside the lane with a reverse hand. It's good. Hype went up to a 7-0 lead early on. A great starting for the Panthers. How's it going, Gamano? Welcome in my head coach Hire rankings. Cowboys, Saints, Jets, Pats, Raiders, Jags, Bears. You know what's funny is actually I agree with you all the way on that one. I agree with you all the way. I think I said that at the start. 3-pointer in transition. That one no good by Williams. I think I did that all the way. We have an injured player. It's Luke who's down for Longwood. He is grimacing in some pain. I'm not sure what happened. Didn't look like there was any contact on there. Appreciate you, I'll get you on the Florida game. Appreciate you as always. Yeah, no, I agree with the rankings 100%. I agree with those rankings 100%. You know, he just landed awkwardly after the layup. And Luke is down in some pain. Hopefully he's okay. Luke is grimacing. He's walking off on his own power with a bit of a limp. It's a noticeable limp, but he was walking off on his own power at least, which is good to see. The senior averaging over 10 points per game this season. You score review? Yeah, at some point, yeah. Reporter who reported the news is also not an NFL star? Yes. Yeah, no, I noticed that. I was like, wait, I've never heard this guy in my life. Major Sports League have a team in Albuquerque. MLS could. MLS could absolutely do it. New Mexico United's a pretty big team. I could see that. I could see MLS. Christmas for 3. That one no good. Longwood yet to find the back of the hoop so far, but Bernard gets the board. And a second chance here for the Lancers. Up top, it's Garland. Garland trying to drive inside and gets it high off the bank over Williams. First points of the game for the Lancers. Garland had 23 points, 6 for 11 shooting, and 10 for 10 from the field the last game in that loss to Radford. Williams kicks to the corner for Hamilton. Hamilton trying to post up by the block. Hamilton. The shot there off the rim, no good. Bodo cannot get the board. The rebound there by Tucker. Now Longwood tries to go. They kick it out to the corner, trying to go quickly in transition. Bernard, they're going to have to reset as he falls down. No travel call. Going to reset Garland. Swinging it around. It's Brizzy. Brizzy puts it up on Bodo, draws the foul, and Brizzy going to go to the line to shoot 2. Brizzy 3 for 5 at the line last time against Radford. First foul in High Point, first foul in Bodo, who fouled out last game. But Bodo, phenomenal game last time against Asheville. One of the best performances by any player in High Point history. 19 points, 21 boards. Second most points in a 20-point double-double of all time. First free throw, no good by Brizzy. Misses that one short. Brizzy this season, 69% from the line. So keeps striking, keeps hitting himself in the face. Oh my god. Oh, the joys of, 3 weeks old at this point? 2 weeks old? Oh, he'll learn. I don't think Elmore will be a good coach. He's not in a good spot. I was never crazy about him in Philly with the Chargers, with the Cowboys. I'm not sure. He's a bit young and a bit inexperienced, and I'm not crazy about Moore. And also, that's a bad situation. Brizzy goes 1 for 2 that trip. Jiffa up top to Hamilton. I mean, Shotty's the worst hire by far. Williams. Screen by Bodo. Williams gets around it. Going by Precious, who's in the game for the first time. Williams can't draw the foul, but second chance, gets his own putback. It's good. Panthers back up by 6. How's it going, Keller? Welcome in. Snowstorm hitting Idaho. Ooh, nice. Pretty jealous of you in Arizona. We got rain for the first time in like 6 months. We actually got rain today. I woke up and it was like gloomy outside. Stolen away. Johnson gets the steal. Here comes Jiffa. Jiffa trying to take it down the floor. Jiffa. Foul before the layup. On the floor. Longwood's first. We go the under 16. It's a great start for the Panthers. They lead by 6. In control of this one, as Longwood just 1 for 6 from the field to start this game. Last time these teams met, Longwood shot 51% from the field, but tonight just 1 for 6 so far. Kellen should have stayed in Philly, wait for a better opportunity. Hey, you got to strike on the iron side. I get it. Yeah, Glenn Coffey, yes. Oh, yeah, I remember Glenn Coffey. After 1 year. 1 year was gone. Niners had some backs like that where they just were gone after 1 year. Marshall, you had Lattimore, who just got hurt, but man, I love that kid out of South Carolina. Coffey, another one. Yeah, I don't know why Coward said on his show. Again, it's not legitimate. The Trevor thing is not happening. Would I deal Lawrence for a first or second rounder? Well, here's the thing, Cujo. Yeah, no, it's raining in Arizona. Here's the thing about the Trevor thing. We can agree or disagree about how good Trevor is. Obviously, we're never going to come to an agreement on that. And that's okay. That's okay. Having said that, if the Jaguars trade Trevor, they have to absorb $133 million this year in dead cap space, which means the Jaguars would be $100 million over the cap already. That is $40 million worse than the next worst team in the NFL, which is the Saints. And that is $70 million worse than the second worst team. I'm not originally from North Florida. No, Long Island. Actually, Long Island, New York. So even if Trevor sucked, even if Trevor was the worst quarterback in football, you cannot absorb $133 million in dead cap space. That is with or, like, it's not like the Steelers can take on any of that money. We have to absorb that regardless. So a first or a second rounder does not change $133 million in dead cap. It's almost like Deshaun Watson, where it's like, well, you can't cut him, even though he sucks, because Watson, you would have to absorb like $160 million in dead cap space. It's almost like that. So I would not do that, Cujo. I would not. They're not listening to the Steelers. They're not. No, the Jags shut it down. The insider that reported it, he has no connections to the NFL whatsoever. The Jags shut it down. The Steelers shut it down. The Jaguars already said, yeah, it's not happening. And plus, the Jags don't have a GM. How can they even make the trade? They don't even have a general manager. They don't even have a general manager. How can they even make the trade? Come on with you. Explain dead cap. So dead cap is basically, it's a way to basically prevent teams from just cutting players willy-nilly. Like, you sign a guy to a big contract, and then that player has performance, a way to prevent you from just cutting guys willy-nilly. So what it is dead cap basically says, all right, you have, let's say, $300 million in cap space. If you get rid of this player by this year, you now lose this amount of cap space. So now you're working with like $20 million less, let's say. Depends on the player. Williams, depends on how the contract is structured. It's good. 11-3. 2 first rounders. No. Still, I mean, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to absorb. You have to get rid of so many players. Because here's the thing. As that shot good gets by Hildebrand. Here's the thing. Let's say you get 2 first round picks for that money. You have to get rid of some other good talented players on the team. They'd probably just be replacing with those picks anyways. So it's like a wild card almost. Williams for 3. Deep 3. That one no good. High point struggling from 3 so far, but Hildebrand fell on the floor. That's going to be Longwood's second. How's it going, Michael? You didn't say the drill. Frankly, with you as Mel. Glad you are not the ER tonight. That is good. Half my family's from San Jose. Other has from East Bay. So split Niners Rares. I'm an Niners fan personally. Like the late 2000s, early 2010s. Yeah, there's some nostalgia for it. There's some nostalgia for like, oh, this is when we finally got good. There's some nostalgia. Some interesting players on that team. And then Patrick Willis, obviously. From the elbow now, it's Hamilton. Hamilton trying to post up. Fades away from the Big South logo. That one good. High point up by 8. Yeah, the Jaguars emphatically shut that down. It was a random account that said it. It wasn't Schefter. It was a random account that I've never heard of in my life before. And the Jaguars... Yeah, Michael DeRocco, the Jaguars ESPN reporter, said on this, as Garland, he's got it, trying to drive inside again by Williams. Garland finger roll, that one good. Well, it wasn't horribly made, because the idea is that, obviously, the dead cap, it changes every year. So you're not going to cut Trevor or get rid of him after this year. Obviously, the cap changes after like 2 years. Jiffa loses the handle as he gets stripped going for the layup. Here comes Garland the other way. Garland kicks it out to Luke. Luke, who's back out there, which is good to see. Foul on the floor. It's going to go against Williams. Team's second. Here's what Michael DeRocco said. Four Nations, it's not really the equivalent. You also can replace it, but I love it more. So here's what DeRocco said. Regarding recent report that Steelers have inquired about a trade for Lawrence, a Jaguars source said, there's no chance they'll trade Lawrence and called the idea ridiculous. So, I mean, that confirms it. Layup there, that one good with the foul. Off the inbound, it's Jalen Bernard. He'll go to the line track with the M1. Jags like, well, cap hit for 1 year, which there's no expectations. Trade Trevor, have 2 firsts and 2 seconds in April, play for 26. But again, the thing is that there's no GM right now. The Jags don't have a GM. Like, they can't even do anything right now. There's no one calling the shots. Yeah, Gus Johnson's calling Mike Thomas, and then Tip Stokely catch. Yeah, those are my 2 favorite calls, too. Those are my 2 favorite calls. Let's get Sam Darnold, a Steelers fan. Yeah. It'll be cheaper. It'll be cheaper. Like, look, it's not like... The idea is not crazy if we had cap space, but we got to get rid of, like, all our talent. If we trade Trevor, we have to get rid of literally our entire roster. Hildebrand fakes a 3 up top. It's not happening. We know it's not happening. What? That's not an opinion. Wait, what are you talking about? That's not an opinion. 3-pointer, that one no good. No, that's not an opinion. That was a Jaguar source. That was someone within the organization. That's not an opinion. That's literally a Jaguar source said it's not happening. Christmas. Goes out of bounds, gonna stay with Longwood. That's not like... That's not like an opinion. That's literally a person in the Jaguars front office saying it's not happening. Like, it's not happening at all. What's that? Well, Josh Hines-Allen. Trayvon Walker, you're going to have to pay him. Luke. Tyson Campbell. Aluakin. Like, we got some guys. We got some guys. Tucker. Finger roll. Gets it to go with the foul. What did they call the foul before? They do call the foul. It's going to be on Hildebrand, his first. So Longwood, come back into this one. Gus Johnson, yeah, he's not the same. He's definitely taken some steps backwards as of late. Hildebrand can call for the foul. His first, team's fourth. Jags have a talent team to several coaching. We think this guy's going to change that. I hope so, too. I hope so, too. Tucker gets the free throw. Like, we just signed Walker Little to an extension at left tackle. Like, he's going to have to go... Like, you have to get rid of everyone to get under $100 million. In the corner now. Like, basically, it's not happening. Believe me, if it was happening, or even close to happening, I'd let you know. Pettiford floats it up. That one no good. Rebound by Benham. Kicks it back up top. Pettiford gives it off. Johnston for 3. No good. High Point still struggling from 3, but Hamilton gets the board. Can't get the putback, and High Point gets another board. Another 3 for High Point. That one too much on it. Hildebrand cannot get the board. He's going to call for the reach and foul. His second, team's 5th. Wish Mike Singletary worked out? Yes. I love what he did with Vernon Davis. I love that one. Yeah, Captain's way safe you to Dodgers and a Florida's way safe to poverty teams. Yeah, pretty much. High Point really struggling from behind the arc this game. Just 1 for 8. Yeah, Cardinals on a roll again. They won 3 straight. Yeah, they're back in the top 25. Both 2 and Trevor Fish and top 10 for MVP voting. Ooh, I'm not crazy about that. I'm not crazy about that. I hope so. Means we did something right if that happens, but man, I don't think that's gonna happen. Christmas. Gives it off to Garland. Garland in the corner for Brizzy. So Benham gets called for the foul. His first, team 6th. Don't bet against Pat Kelsey. And now Bodo checks back in. High Point already in some foul trouble. One more foul, and it's the bonus already. Give this game on ESPNU if you want to watch. High Point led by 8 early on. They've really struggled offensively as of late. Longwood cutting back into this one. Feeds it down low. Nice defense there up top by Bodo. Tucker can't get it going. Now here comes Pettiford the other way. Kicks it out to Benham. Benham trying to work the baseline. Kicks it out to the corner. Extra pass up top. Tham for 3. That one no good. They're 1 for 9 for 3, but another offensive rebound. It's Terry Anderson who gets it to go. Terry Anderson gets the putback layup. Had no points last game against Asheville, but a nice board there makes it a 3-point game. (15-12). Brizzy takes a 3. That one no good. Longwood still has yet to hit a 3. Can Johnson keep it in? Benham cannot, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Longwood. Let's see. Even the trade have okay with Tilo do the Steelers. I mean, he'd do very well with the Steelers. He'd do very well with the Steelers. Reeseville the 4 reminded me of a contestant. Didn't recognize Tom Brady, which is insane. Yeah. Some of the people on the show, I don't know why they picked the category of expertise. 90% chance of a lockout. I could see it. I could see it. The NC State is really trending downward this year. I'm not surprised. Again, last year was a fluke run. We all knew it. I mean, they were going to fire their coach when the ACC tournament. The Mavs owner okay to Luka trade. The Jags ownership could be good with parting with Lawrence. Bit of a difference there. Bit of a difference. Number one, there's never been any issues with Trevor about his conditioning or whatnot and his ability as a leader. Again, I'm not defending the Luka trade at all. It was a crap trade. If there's ever anything like that. Number two, Shad Khan has always praised Trevor Lawrence, and Liam Cohen himself said he came to Jacksonville because of Trevor. Again, I don't think it's going to happen. So what's the best odds to get Aaron Rodgers? I can see it. I know he's not coming back to the Jets. And they're not going to, look, they're not even going to make any moves without having a GM first. They're not making any moves without having a GM. They don't want to make any sense. Plus, why would ownership approve a trade right now? Be like, okay, yeah, we're going to hire a GM, but yeah, you're not going to have the quarterback you thought you were going to have, and you have to clear $100 million in cap space. So good luck. Yeah, it's not happening. I can assure you it is not happening. Just, it's not practical in the slightest bit. Also, Jams at Salt Lake City with Luke. Yes. Although Bronny James had a nice step back 3 in that game. CBA expire? Yeah, I think 26. Problem is if these owners don't spend. Oh, is this? Yep, this is. Oh, yeah, there's Nito. It's Valentine's Day. Always gives up the chocolate bars. He's going Kit Kat, so he's gotten soft. No, Nito's gone soft. No, Nito used to give out the giant Hershey bars on Valentine's Day. I mean, it's not Valentine's Day yet. He probably gives them out in the Student Center tomorrow. But man, he's giving out Kit Kats instead of the giant Hershey's? Oh, man. Oh, High Point's gone downhill. I'm embarrassed to be an alum at this point. Oh, Nito. All right. 15-12 your score. Inbound from underneath. Garland. Is Sam cool? No way he's cool. No way he's cool with it. But then again, every wide receiver on Pittsburgh can just do whatever they want, so I don't know. Garland trying to drive inside. Garland gets by Bodo, and for the layup is good by Colby Garland. Second leading scorer on the team, averaging 12 points per game this year. So 1 point game. He gets to go. Yeah, but he gave it like giant Hershey bars. Like, I'm talking like massive for free. Like massive Hershey bars. Benham, bounce pass down low. It's off the hands of Bodo. Starting to get going early on. This is usually off of Theum. Go back to Longwood. Like when I say like giant Hershey bars. These are just regular Kit Kats. I'm talking like giant Hershey bars he gave out. Luke, gonna take it down the floor. Longwood is yet to lead so far today. They trailed 7-0 early on. Since then, they clawing their way back into this one. Longwood won the first game. I think they've won 14 of the last 15 against High Point. It's been a team that, for whatever reason, High Point just cannot get past. Drives inside. Second chance. No good. Nice defense there by Bodo. As Trey Hicks can't get it going. Now here comes High Point the other way. It's Anderson. Anderson's got Pettiford up top. Pettiford. Back to Bedham. Bedham weaving it around. It goes to Theum. Theum to Anderson. Screen set up high by Bodo. Anderson. Crossing over. Trying to drive inside on Bernard. Back up top to Pettiford. Pettiford by the elbow. 6 on the clock. Pettiford fades away. That one online, but no good. And Longwood cannot keep it in play. So let's go back to High Point with 20 on the shot clock. You know, if the Steelers on Rodgers, it'd be great content for Tree. It'd be great content. NBA playoff picture midway through the season. The Suns aren't making it. I think the Spurs, I'm disappointed with their rotations. I don't think they make it this year. I think the Blazers get that final play-in spot. Yeah, Luka Drill never set the precedent for NFL trades. 2 different leagues. Luka Drill was a different breed of brain dead. Yep, pretty much. Ooh, a song called Cheap Bruce. Oh, all right. I have a feeling I know who that's about. Pettiford. They've signed more players, though, in the last day than the Dodgers have. That's something. Misses the 3, but Bodo gets fouled on the putback. He's going to go to line and shoot 2. That's 3 fouls on Longwood. Having said that, High Point usually a very good 3-point shooting team. Only 3 for 13 last game against Asheville, though, and this game they're starting off just 1 for 10. So High Point just 4 for their last 23. Will Fox make adjustments? They better. Problem is that they're going to realize, oh crap, what do we do with snow? What happens if there's snow and we have a white background on there? Bodo hits the first free throw. Again, 19 points, 21 rebounds last game. Second most points in a 20-rebound double-double in High Point history. The only one better, Arizona Reed in 2007 against VMI. Oh no, we're not even making the play-in. No chance. That schedule's brutal. No, I don't think a rebuild's coming in Houston. Bregman was always one of those guys I didn't think they were going to bring back. Misses the second free throw. Bernard gets the board, so he goes 1 for 2 that trip. Bodo this season, 58% at the line. Goes 1 for 2 there. Now here comes Longwood from the elbow. Pulls up. No good. Bodo gets the board. Gives it to Anderson. Now here comes Jiffa the other way. Some of the starters back out there now for High Point. Gives it off. It's Anderson. Anderson to Thiam. Thiam behind the back dribbling. Bit too cute there. Now here comes Longwood on the break. They got a 2-on-1. Tight defense there by Jiffa. Forces the errant layup. Good job there by Jiffa. Standing his ground and making sure that they cannot go to the hoop. Despite the bad dribbling there by Thiam, High Point's got it back. Still up by 2. Anderson. Feeds it to Jiffa. Jiffa. Crossover by the elbow. Trying to drive inside. He's doubled. And they're going to get a foul there going against Longwood, it looks like. For the reach. They're going to get... Or no, they're going to get turnover. They're going to get a turnover for a travel. They are going to get turnover for a travel. Jump ball. NBA on NBC NBA ratings? Yes. Over the air helps. Over the air helps. A ton. Great video. I was wondering why I had no idea what the program was, since Sig has been promoted hilariously bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was promoted hilariously bad. It was promoted so poorly. Like, you had no idea unless you, like, knew you were in the loop. You had no idea. So Fox spent all their money on Rescue High Surf, making a huge episode, like a longer than usual episode with more effects. Then they change their mind to the floor and then forget to promote the floor. It's so bad. They get the foul there on Bucanawola. So he checks in for the first time. His first, team 7th, 1-1 coming up. Yeah, they never promoted it. Rob Lowe was never on the Fox show. They did no advertising for it. And then the game took way too long to get going. The floor's not a bad concept for a show. It's a cool game. But they didn't do a good job promoting it. Hicks hits the first free throw of the 1-1. Hicks, 94% from the line this season. Makes his money at the charity stripe. What was poorly promoted? The floor. The floor was poorly promoted. Abolish NBA Cup? Yep. I'm with you on that. With you on that. 2 free throws good. I mean, it's a... The thing with that game show passes the over-the-shoulder test, and that's big. So you can watch it without any audio. Someone can have the floor on one of their TVs, and you can just play along without even, like, watching it. That shot blocked, but he gets... Shot from 3, blocked by Garland. Got to stay with High Point. That was went out of bounds. Did 3 pulls in 30 minutes. I think they did 8. They did 8 in... They did 8 in the hour that the show was, which is... I mean, it's not great, but I've seen worse. I think 2 people play part in 2. Jiffa for 3. That one good! Jiffa from the High Point logo as the shot clock wind down. The second 3 of the night for the Panthers. Jiffa makes it a 3-point game again. How's it going, John? Welcome in. At least I knew what it was when it was going to air after the game. Yeah, at least I knew what Next Level Chef was going to be. That was the second lowest rated show. The first is the floor now. Someone's going to get fired for that. Is that a travel? That will be a travel. Brizzy couldn't keep his balance. Tubi probably played part in it too because they stopped it before the lead out, because Tubi had their own lead out program. But still, it doesn't make any sense what Fox's strategy was. It's like they were embarrassed that the floor was their lead out program. Yeah, AL West is probably the worst division in baseball this year. NL Central's up there, but I think AL West could be the worst. Don't be surprised if the A's make a run. Honestly, don't be surprised if the A's potentially make a run. Jiffa. Hamilton, back to Jiffa up top. Jiffa swinging around. It's Johnston now. Gives off to Benham. Hamilton in the corner. Bucanawola down low. Gonna give it to Jiffa for 3. Made his last one. Can't make this one. Rebound by High Point. Nice rebound there, and Bucanawola will get fouled on that shot. Going to line of shoot 2. Benham gets the board. High Point been dominant on the offensive rebounds today. 13-3 in that department. Plus 10. I still have the Astros winning the West. 13-3. Yeah, they have the lowest and the second lowest. It's crazy how poor of a job they've done. Super Bowl 60 will not have that issue because NBC will do the Olympics. 61 will definitely not have that issue. ABC, if they're going to start The Bachelor. If ABC was smart, they start The Bachelor. The season premiere of The Bachelor will be the Super Bowl 61 lead-out program. Because you get because the amount of the crossover between Bachelor fans and people that love football, very slim. So what you do is you have The Bachelor start after the Super Bowl, so people stay around for the game, stay around for the post game. You can charge a crap load amount of money for that. I would wager if The Bachelor is the lead-out program for Super Bowl 61, at least 35 million viewers. At least. It's going to be one of the most watched lead-out programs of all time. Fox Marker, let's run up the floor since we're airing the Season 3 premiere for the big game. Fox, I don't really feel like it. Yeah, pretty much. You know, Alias, yeah, was because Bon Jovi pushed the start too far back. And on top of that, you had with a bad game. It was a long game because a lot of possession changes and clock stoppages because of all the turnovers. I mean, that started at... It's funny, Alias was a show that was outside the top 70 in the Nielsen ratings. That show, outside the top 70, started at 11:30 after a 27-point Super Bowl with a post-game concert that pushed it way too far back. And that still averaged about 5 million more viewers than The Floor did, even though that Super Bowl averaged 40 million less viewers than 59. Fox screwed up. Heads are going to roll. Heads are going to roll at Fox. They had the golden goose of the lead-out program, the coveted TV slot, and they butchered it. Do an Angel Soft and give us a sign when nothing's going to happen so we can use the bathroom? I mean, that's what the halftime breaks are for if you're not doing the raid. If the NFL stopped right here, right now, will the use of linear television crash harder than we've ever seen? Yes. Yes, it would. Cable would also crash. The sports networks would crash because a lot of people have cable specifically for, like, NFL coverage. It would crash. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay, not Rob Lowe. Yeah, if you watch the pregame show, you think Gordon Ramsay had the lead-out program. You would think it was Kitchen Nightmares. Cannon Street, yeah, we called the end of that game. We called the end of that one. Marner with the great goal at the end. That was a fun one. What kind of show was it? At least it was a drama. It was a drama. Was it good? It got good reviews. I never watched it. Lead-out programs usually bomb. Not entirely true. Not entirely true. Friends got 50 million. Friends got 50 million. I mean, there's different lines of thought. And CBS has done pretty well. They premiered Tracker during the Super Bowl. That's still on. Equalizer's doing very well. They premiered that after Super Bowl 55. Undercover Boss. CBS is usually pretty good. Yeah, I've got USA Finland on when that comes on. The Office was... There was an episode of The Office was a lead-out program, which was great. Yeah, I call the OT. Yes, I call the OT. But the Super Bowl was at least lead-out program for 37. It's funny, the fire drill scene in The Office, that was the lead-out program. Yeah, one year was 18. Yeah, there's been some that's worked out. Yeah, Undercover Boss. Survivor, although that was season 2 premiere. It was popular. It was outside the top 70. It wasn't that popular. It was outside the top 70 in the Nielsen ratings. Cable drop off after ESPN launches a new streaming service. I'm going to say no. Not as much, I don't think. Not as much. Yeah, let's talk about the body. I like that. Ibuka Nuola from the line, shooting 2. 63% of the line this season. High point 1 for 2 so far this game from the free throw line. Make it 2 for 3. As Ibuka Nuola gets it, makes it a 2-score game, 20-16. But the lead-up program for Super Bowl 43 was NBC, it was The Office. And that was the cold open with the fire drill. I mean, we peaked right there with lead-out programs. We peaked right there. The lead-out program for 43 was The Office, and the first scene was the fire drill scene. What's better, The Floor, Next Level Chef? I like The Floor better. Extracted? Yeah, I mean, they promoted that thing. That'd be cool. Like, I don't think The Floor was a bad lead-out program. It just, they didn't promote the thing. They didn't do anything, and they didn't, format the episode well. But it wasn't a bad idea. The putback, no good by Bernard, rebound there by Hamilton. But Extracted would be an interesting show. I still think The Floor was not a bad idea for a lead-out program. They just poorly executed it. They did no promotion. And when it started, it was way too slow. If they started like they started season 2... Ibuka Nuola driving inside, working on Tucker. 6 on the clock. Ibuka Nuola kicks it back to Jiffa. Jiffa 3 on the clock. 2. Wants to put this up. Floats it from the elbow. That one no good. Longwood can't keep it in. They do keep it in somehow. And it's going to go back to High Point, though, as Benham gets the board. Another offensive rebound. Johnston for deep 3. That one way off the mark. And Benham cannot get the board. He gets called for a loose ball foul. Going to be a 1-and-1 for Bernard coming up. High Point's 8th. Yeah, the thank you post was just hilariously tone deaf by the Jets. Thoughts on UTV hiking prices and losing all their CBS Turner channels? At least they're offering a refund. They're offering like an $8 refund, but still. I don't like that. I don't like that. Prediction for Super Bowl 62 lead out. Usually they premiere a new show. So my guess is going to be some new show. Maybe they replace this The Equalizer because I'm not sure how many more seasons of that show there'll be. First free throw, 1-1, but remember, no good. Ibuka Nawola gets to the board. Do I have all 50 on Leo Choker programs memorized? I do not. I have most of them, but not all of them. Not all of them. They executed that one pretty much. I saw more promotion from other networks that were certain shows after Super Bowl than I did for the Fox with Fox with the Floor. Yep, pretty much. I saw more promotion for other programs that Fox had than their own lead-out program. Kind of a problem. It was advertising 101 what not to do. Fades away from the third block. Hamilton, no good. Ibuka Nawola cannot get the board. Going to go out of bounds and back to Longwood. Super Bowl 60 is going to be the Olympics. Yep. 61. Well, probably the Olympics, but it's going to be on tape delay. Or they might do like nothing. You bet on nothing today? Wow, impressive. Impressive, RFK. Impressive. I mean, well, it was a big day for you, so I get why. You're kind of busy with other stuff today. 61, I would put money on The Bachelor right now. Or American Idol. It could be The Bachelor or the season premiere of American Idol. It'll be one of those two. But I would think he'd do The Bachelor. If he's downloaded Tucker. Trying to work on Ibuka Nawola. That one no good. Off the rim, and Ibuka Nawola gets another rebound. He's having a pretty good game so far on the defensive side. Ibuka Nawola gives off Jiffa from the block. It's up to a 7-point game again. Super Bowl 18 lead out. 18. That was the A team. Super Bowl 18 was the A team. Or was that 17? Wait, hang on. 7? No, I think it was the A team. Was it the A team? Was that 17? Corner 3, that one an air ball there by Brizzy. Still no threes. What events could they do? They probably pay a boatload of money to have like a USA hockey game. Corner 3 here. That one good for Benham. Double-digit lead. Hyman with their largest lead. Definitely wasn't Simon. Oh, Super Bowl. Okay, wait. CBS? All right, wait. That wasn't A team. Was it? I think it was Red something. 18 was. I think it was. It was Red something. You know, so yeah, 17 was A team. 17 was A team. 18, I think it was like Red something. Fox did show Rebel on the red carpet, but they mentioned his NFL Shield, did not mention anything about the floor. Yes. I think it was the 2B red carpet. It wasn't the... One of yours was 22. Yeah, one of yours was 22. 18 was 17. You know, I think he was on the 2B red carpet. It wasn't the Fox red carpet. It definitely was not the Fox red carpet, because I watched the whole pregame show. He was not on the red carpet. Greatest goal in Stand Eagles history, 2017 division round. It's up there. The Buddy Ryan's stand against the Cardinals is probably the winner, but yeah, that stand against the Falcons was great. 25 lead out. What was the Super Bowl 25 lead out program? All right, well, that was ABC. That was also Desert Storm. So it's funny, the lead out program for that, I mean, initially it was the halftime show. A live stream of the floor. I mean, it's a good show. I like it. Yeah, Airwolf. Yep. Yeah, did I say red? Yeah, I knew it was something wolf. I was going to say Red Wolf, but that doesn't sound right. Yeah, Airwolf. 25. So the lead out program, the halftime show was the lead out. Because they didn't show the halftime show during the game because they showed coverage of Desert Storm. I think for 25... Oh, man. What was it for 25? Floater, that one no good. Put back. We'll get a foul beforehand. 60 minutes? Yeah, it's been the lead up before. Yeah, it was the lead up program in Super Bowl 26. Super Bowl 1 depends on the network. Lassie was one of them. I think it was 60, not 60 minutes. It was Lassie was one of them and local news was the other one. NBC was Lassie, CBS was local news. Yeah, offensive foul there. That's 5 on Longwood. Yeah, Lassie was the lead out program. Yeah. Davis rules. That was, that was a bomb. That was a bomb. The dunk by Bodo on the feed. 12-point game. High Point looking great defensively. Starting to get things going down low. Today, my TVs have Tubi on? Yes. 7 of them did. 3 of them were cable. 7 of them were Tubi. Broadcast. Layup in transition. That one good. Cuts it down to 10. Colby Garland. Halftime shows on tape. Yes. Halftime shows on tape delay. So Super Bowl 25 was during Desert Storm. So what they did was no one saw the halftime show live unless you were inside the stadium. No one saw it. Hamilton spin around, floats up, going to line shoot 2 is the foul there. I think they get the one Trey Hicks. Team 6th. Yeah, next year was CBS. So, oh yeah, last year was CBS. Yes, last year was CBS. So Super Bowl 25, the halftime show, the Disney New Kids on the Block show, you saw that afterwards. After the game. During the game, you saw coverage of Desert Storm. I mean, there was talk they could postpone the Super Bowl because of Desert Storm. I mean, it was like scary stuff. Did anyone watch Super Bowl from the bathroom? I mean, we had it on. Yeah, people were in the bathroom and they were like, they watched the game when it was. CTV had Rescue I Surf. Probably promoted that thing at least. First free throw, no good. For Hamilton. Hamilton this season at the free throw line, 73%. Had 17 points last game against Asheville. Oh, Davis was with the CB. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What is Desert Storm? It was the war that took place in the early 90s in the Middle East. Where the USA went into the Middle East. Didn't last long. It only lasted like a couple months. That one goes out of bounds after the missed shot. High Point's going to get back with 4 minutes exactly. Should take us to the under 4 timeout. Should late 80s, early 90s halftime shows be reviewed separately from the ones I'll find the last 25 years? To some extent. I mean, you gotta look at it from a different lens. Like, I look at Super Bowl 22 from a very different lens than I would have if that was the show that came out this year. Like, Super Bowl 22 was a great halftime show, but if it happened today, it'd be a horrible halftime show. Super Bowl 24 lead out? No, it was Grand Slam. 24 lead out was Grand Slam. I think that show lasted 6 episodes. That show was a bomb. Super Bowl 24 lead-out program was Grand Slam. I know that much. Back in the 80s and early 90s, the lead-out programs, they whiffed on so many of them. You had Magruder and Loud for Super Bowl 19. Hard Copy for Super Bowl 21. Fun fact, Cujo. The reason why One Shining Moment is the theme for March Madness and not CBS Super Bowl is because it was written for the Super Bowl. The first line was the ball is kicked, not the ball is tipped. But they couldn't do it because they wanted people, they didn't want to lose people, and the game was running a bit late because of the instant replay and the possession changes and lots of scores. So they cut the One Shining Moment segment for the Super Bowl. They cut it out so that people could see Hard Copy because they didn't want to lose viewership on Hard Copy. It didn't work out. University is what it stands for. LSU Super Bowl went to build a new $3 billion stadium. They don't need a new stadium unless they're trying to build a roof. And they're already spending money on the arena that they're building. Yeah, close to Generation God's War. Yep, at that point. Yep, at that point. Yep, University. Yep, they're going for different things. Yes. Very different things. Yeah, fill the field. Yeah, it was more about filling the field. More about filling the field. Yeah, China Beach, very solid show. Yeah, critically acclaimed. Critically acclaimed. George Carlin's comments of the U.S. only bombing brown people aged well in the late 90s when they decided to bomb Yugoslavia, which was condemned by the UN. Yes. Hard Copy. Bill O'Reilly was not the lead out, but Hard Copy, yes. Super Bowl... Super Bowl 21. I think it lasted 1 season. A cat-eating alien living on Earth. Is that Elf? Was that Elf? Yeah, the Brotherhood of the Rose. Yeah, Super Bowl 23. I don't know why I did a mini-series, but it got high ratings. It got very high ratings. I don't know why you would waste it on a mini-series, but Brotherhood of the Rose did very well. Super Bowl 21 created CBS College Football Team. Yes, it did. The pregame. You heard the music for that. So iconic, but it works better for college football. That was the greatest thing CBS did, was not using One Shining Moment for the Super Bowl, because if they did, we'd only hear it once every 3 or 4 years, and wouldn't be the same without March Madness. Every lead-out program from the 90s. All right, it is Elf. Okay, yeah. So Grand Slam, Davis Rules, 60 minutes, then 48 hours was 26. All right, I'm blanking on a few of them. Hang on, I'm blanking on a few. 30 was Friends. 31 was, I think it was 24. Or was it X-Files? No, it was X-Files. 31 was X-Files. Blanking on 32 for the moment. 33 was Family Guy. Yeah, so I've got most of them from the 90s. In the corner, Jiffa up top to Pettiford. I could probably think of the other ones. Johnston trying to drive inside, loses the handle. Picks it back up. Back to Pettiford. Yeah, 35 was Survivor. Second highest lead-out program of all time. First was Friends. Corner 3 for Hamilton. That one, no good. Rebound there by Nordberg. Checking in for the first time. Spin around at the arc. Baby hook. Hicks gets fouled. Go to line, shoot 2. Thought you were circle in front. Yeah, 48 hours. It was, I think it was like a, it was a news program. Yeah, third rock. Yeah, I should have gotten third rock. I'm trying to think 27, 28, 29. I'm trying to think what that was. 27, 28, 29. I'm blanking on that. I'm blanking on 27, 28, 29. It's NBC, NBC, ABC. First free throw for Hicks is good. Cuts down to 10. There's some Garland checking back in. Second free throw. It's still on? I do not know it's still on. Second free throw is good. I was going to have 60 minutes. Yeah, I was talking to me, sir. I was actually part of the Rose. I wasn't talking that. Feeds it down low. Layup there. Buchanan-Wola having a great game so far. Gets that one to go. 31-20. Homicide life on the street. Yes. Fitting because the Cowboys murdered the Bills that day. Oh, yes. John Lecoret's show. Yes. Yep. Turner, half that show was good. Or are you entertained by it? It's that simple. Were you entertained? I was entertained. Luck. Luke floats it up. Gets the layup to go. 31-22. 29 Extreme. Oh, I do not remember that. Yeah, it was 2 lead-out programs for 28. It was John Lecoret and the Good Life. Buchanan-Wola feeds it across the floor. Go to Johnston. 2:40 to go in the first half. You know, they could not. That was a good joke. That was good. Kicks it back to Johnson. 10 on the clock. Johnson drives inside. Loses the handle. Last touch by Johnson. Going back to Longwood with 2:29. Yeah, USA Finland. That's going to start in... Puck drops in 33 minutes. 33 minutes for puck drop. So that's going to start in 33 minutes. There's a countdown on the ESPN screen. Poster from the fourth block. That one good for Garland. They made their last 3 field goals in a row. Cuts it down to 7. 20's lead out. Super Bowl 20. Ooh. NBC. That was Grand Slam. That didn't do well at all. Jiffa from the block. That one good. That was Grand Slam. A lot of the 80s ones were just like, they tested out new shows and they all failed. Yeah, Grand Slam was 20. Drake has lost the battle. Yes, he lost it a while ago. That was officially lost it. Where the 4 countries cup gets? I don't know, but no, it does matter. It does matter. It's like an international tournament. It's not like the NBA Cup where it doesn't like... No, it matters. It's an international tournament. Garland. That one poked away. Here comes high point transition. 3-on-1. What can they do here? Johnson, the feed to Jiffa. Gets it to go. 11-point game. 4 Nations face-off. Oh, wait, last precinct? Wait, then what was Grand... Wait. Oh, wait. Did I say Grand Slam for 20? I meant 24. Grand Slam was 24. Yeah, I think I said that already. Yeah, it was last precinct. Yep. Floats it up from the block. That one no good for Garland. Rebound there by Hamilton. Gives it back up top. Johnston for 3. Gets it to go. 14-point game. Longwood, another timeout needed. What a run here by the Panthers. Chase Johnston, his second 3 of the night. Panthers on a 7-0 run as the Q is rocking right now. A 4 Nations face-off. Well, it wouldn't be Germany. If you did 4 Nations in the NBA, it'd be USA, obviously. It'd be Canada, Australia, and then you'd probably go Spain. But there's more than 4 nations. But they already have a World Cup, so it's not the same. I think what the NBA should do is do a Champions League tournament. Do Champions League with teams from around the world. Russia should be included in face-off. I get why they weren't. I hate it. I get why that, but I don't like it, but I get it. For the Hockey World Cup, my guess they're going to be. Yeah, Longwood beat High Point earlier. Longwood usually beats High Point. Your local program before show? Yes. Yes, they did. The Phoenix Open was 1 year. I think it was Super Bowl 10. Phoenix Open was the lead-out program. What's going to be interesting. I think the highest rated lead-out program of all time, if I had to bet, for my money, I would bet 2032 is going to be the highest lead-out program. If the schedule stays the same, you do USA Olympic hockey in Salt Lake City. their opening game of the tournament right after the Super Bowl. 3-pointer up top for Christmas. That one circles out. Longwood yet to hit a 3 so far. Bodo gets the board. That would be amazing. That's my guess. Is that Super Bowl, whenever it's in 2032, Salt Lake City, Olympic, hockey. Hamilton misses that one. And it's going to stay, though, with high point. Bodo, they're going to get him with a foul. They're going to get... Who's going to call for the foul there? They're going to get the foul on... It's going to go against Bodo. I never get Japan. Yep. 2034. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not 2032. 2032 is summer in Brisbane. 2034. Would fans go knowing they missed Super Bowl? Yes. Because they would show it on the video board. They would show it. Usually for something like that, they would show the Super Bowl on the video board. So you go to the game, you show the Super Bowl on the video board. That's what a lot of places do with that. They'll show the Super Bowl. Precious at the line. First free throw, no good. It is not a 1-and-1. I think High Point thought it was a 1-and-1. It's not. Bodo gets scored for the foul. His second, so Ibuka will check him back in. Yeah, 23-4, yep. Favorite mid-major than High Point? Ooh. Probably Hofstra. Probably Hofstra. I went to a lot of Hofstra games growing up. So probably Hofstra. Second free throw. Gets it to go. It was 1 for 2 that trip. 38-25. And Jiffel will call timeout, use it or lose it, with 32 seconds. Four nations with USA, DR, Venezuela, and Cuba. Well, they already have a World Baseball Classic. That's the thing with hockey. They don't really... Four nations is a one-time thing because they're adding the World Cup. They're adding the World Cup of hockey on an every 4-year basis. 2036 Olympic hosts? When do they announce it? Usually they would announce it by 2029. The lead-out show after the Jaguars finally win a Super Bowl. The lead-out show. I think the aliens will take us at that point. And the black hole will open up and expand and suck us all in. I don't think there will be a lead-out show by that point. I think the Heat Death of the Universe will be the lead-out program. The Heat Death of the Universe is the lead-out program when the Jags win the Super Bowl. He missed 40 million more. He did not. He most definitely did not. Someone's illegally streaming the game. I love that. Someone's actually streaming this game on YouTube for some reason. Okay, who's live? We've never back-to-back probably. That's not true. Reagan Bush. That's not even close to true. Reagan Bush. It's not even close to true. Not even close. Ten seconds of the shot clock. Pettiford gets a screen up high from Hamilton. Pettiford lays it up, gets it to go off balance. 15-point game. Phoenix at the Summer Olympics, it'd be way too hot. I would love it, but it'd be way too hot. 3, 2, they got to travel before, so 0.9 seconds left. High Point's going to get it back after the travel. We have a Longwood player that's down right now. All right, who can we raid? I don't think there's any people who are doing college basketball right now. Probably a wedding day? Ooh, yeah. What's not even close? Oh, wait, did they offer him 4 years million prior to that? Did they really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wait. Made a Jungle Pop song about maybe being shirtless? Oh my god. That's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, who can we raid? Who is live right now? What if there aren't, like, a lot of big men's games on right now? There are some women's games. Now people usually stream women's games, but just first one I can find. Who can we raid? There's not a lot of NBA do the All-Star break. Let's see, no NHL. 0.9, what can they do here? Kicks it across the floor, it's a turnover. We're not going to get a shot off. 40-25 your score, though. High Point. Dominant defensively. On the offensive glass, they've been dominant. All right, let's see. And High Point will go into the half with a 15-point lead. Travis Kelce punter retirement does not shock me at all. He did not. He looked washed during the Super Bowl. I mean, there were plays where he was taking plays off during the Super Bowl. He was just standing still. I mean, if you have to think about retirement, you're done. You're done. I'm leaning now toward yes on that one. I'm leaning now toward yes. Sirianni. Oh, look, I never criticized Sirianni from an X's and O's standpoint. Keep in mind, my criticism of Sirianni was strictly in-game management. And he coached his butt off the Super Bowl. My criticisms have never been about the X's and O's. But he coached his butt off, and it was a thoroughly deserved win. All right, I'm trying to think, who can we raid? Is there anyone doing Warriors Rockets? You know, Sirianni was great that Super Bowl. Sirianni was great. All right, is anyone doing... Maybe someone's doing USA Finland. Promise I'm not sure to be live at this point. All right, who are we going to raid? I'm going to raid him. Guy's channel name is Buffalo Sports Center. All right. Buffalo Sports Center is the guy we're going to raid. All right. So, see you guys in about 13 minutes. We'll start the second half of this game. Panthers lead by 15 on ESPNU. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, welcome back to the start of the second half. This battle between Longwood and High Point. Longwood won the first meeting. High Point trying to get the monkey off their back, trying to beat the Lancers for what seems like the first time in forever. And so far, looking good. High Point, winners of 6 straight games, have not lost since that last game against Longwood. And Longwood, a bit banged up right now, looking to avoid dropping their 4th straight game and drop to under 500 in conference play. We'll see what happens here in the second half, but so far, so good for the Panthers. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, if you've never been to a JD Live stream before, how it works like this, fire with the chat, any questions you might have, but we happy to answer anything and everything. And donation, get a question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. If you are a member, you can show your support using those emojis in the chat for High Point or for Longwood. Click that link above if you haven't seen today's video yet about how Fox butchered the lead-up program for Serble 59. Lions Eagles opening up. I think they're going to save that one. I think they'll save it. So your first play stream last night, Mavs and Warriors have no clue how much work went into. Props to you. Appreciate you, man. You know, I did a lot of announcing in college. Jiva for 3 in the corner on the first possession. No good. Rebound there by Bernard. Yeah, it's definitely hard, but it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of prep work that goes in terms of knowing what to say and having the, like the research beforehand. It's a lot of research beforehand that goes unnoticed, and you don't say all of it, but every time it comes up, like, there's a lot of prep work in doing games like that. Gets the board, Tucker spins around, gets it to go. 40-27. See, thoughts on the Fancy Four Nations, Montreal, Boone, everyone besides Canada? I get it. I'm not doing any game after this. Thursday's usually my slowest night. Johnston floats it up on the back of the iron. That one, no good. Christmas gets the board. I go shirtless AB. Shirtless AB. 2 for 1 for the free throw line. Wow. How do you go 2 for 1 for the free throw line? I could do that. Floats it up. Luke gets it to go. Back-to-back field goals for Longwood to start this half off. Cuts it to 11. I mean, he got the same amount of money per year. It sort of worked out. Williams fakes a 3 now, trying to drive inside. Behind the back, dribbling gets by Brizzy. Williams puts it up. That one good first field goal of the half. Coming from DeMorian Williams. Yep, Thursday's my, not sure if we do OT. Not sure. I might want to save the voice because I still have to clean up a bit from Sturble, so I might just do that. Layup there, no good, but they're going to get the foul on Bodo Bodo. That's his 3rd. That is Bodo Bodo's 3rd foul. Team's first with Bodo Bodo. And for that, 21 rebound, 19-point double-double last time. Only got 3 points and 3 fouls so far in 10 minutes. USA Finland, I'm not calling that game. I am not. Chase Hazlitt, the new tight ends coach of the Saints, just got announced. First free throw there. Is good. Bodo Bodo gonna have to set. Second free throw for Luke. Luke this season 77% the free throw line, goes 1 for 2. That Travis Hamilton secures the board. Hamilton trying to go coast to coast. Abukunawola checking back in. He's had a pretty good game so far. Had to really step up after Bodo Bodo got into foul trouble. He had a very solid first half. One of his best halves of the season after not playing last game against Asheville. It's Williams. Feeds it down low. Wide open is Abukunawola. Missed him, and it's now a 14-point game as he gets the layup. Lead-up program for the NBA Finals. Usually they're just local news. Lead-up programs are just local news. Because the game's over by like 11 o'clock at night. It's local news. Luke. They're going to get a foul on High Point for a reach. But what a game for Abukunawola so far. Jivica calls for the foul. That's a second. Abukunawola, 6 points for him on 3 boards. Again, a guy this season that's only averaging 2.5 points per game this season. Not a lot in conference play. Off the inbound now. Here comes Longwood for 3. That one an air ball. Longwood still has yet to hit a 3 as it goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Bernard. Longwood really strong from behind the arc. All good. All good, Jacob. Longwood 0 for 6 from 3 this game. They were 5 for 10 last game against Radford, but that has not been there tonight. And Longwood, their struggles from 3 this season continue, just under 34% this season. That would be something, Cujo. That would be something if that were true. Williams picks it up, kicks it out to the corner. Jiffa for 3. That one good. Largest lead. Jiffa. 17-point lead. Longwood in the Big South tournament. I mean, look, they're not healthy right now, but if they get healthy, the problem is if they're not peaking at the right time. They've lost 3 straight. If they lose this game, it's going to be 4 straight. They could. Big South's wide open. It's a 3-horse race, I think. It's a 3-horse race between Longwood, Asheville, and High Point. It's going to be close. Blocked there by Buchanawola. Nice defense there. Now they're going to go the other way. Jiffa kicks it out. Johnston, 3, short, but gets his own board. Feeds it down low, and it's Hamilton. 19-point lead. The Lancers need a timeout. What a run here for the Panthers. Yeah, Longwood won the previous matchup. 19-point lead. High Point on a 7-0 run the last 90 seconds. As everything is going High Point's way right now. This is how you get the monkey off your back. Oh, Winthrop, yeah, but Winthrop this season, they're not the best, but they always could. You never know with Winthrop. CWF exclusively? Oh, that's awful. This is how you get the monkey off your back if you're High Point. Longwood has given High Point so many fits as of late. This is a team that historically has had their number, and so far, High Point taking it to them right now. Taking it to them. 19-point lead for the Panthers. So you're saying Eagles are fraudulent? It's like, yeah, it's pretty much. Like, how do you say they're fraudulent after, you know, everything that literally just happened? What a run here for High Point. Call every Big South tournament game? I'm not sure about everyone, but definitely all the High Point ones. Definitely all the High Point ones. I'm not sure yet. Like, there's one, like, playing game. I'm not sure I'm going to do that one. The 8v9. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. 1.2 million on 300,000. Why does that not surprise me? I need AW to go haywire so that Tony loses money and he doesn't take over the Jaguars. So I'm kind of happy about that. Maybe Big Justice can help the ratings, so maybe Big Justice can help. Again, if you want to look at that Longwood against High Point historically, Longwood's won the last 3 games of this series. Since late 2018, the teams met in the Big South tournament in 2018. That was the day, the final game that Scott Cherry was the head coach for. High Point hosted that once a play-in round. Scott Cherry got fired after that game. They lost 68-55 to Longwood. Since that game, Longwood in 15 meetings has gone 14-1. There are some teams that are just your Achilles heel. It's like the Colts playing the Jaguars in Jacksonville. The Lancers are 14-1 against the Panthers in their last 15. Despite the fact that the teams were pretty even over that time frame in terms of record and success and whatnot, Longwood's 14-1. It's a team that High Point just needs to get the monkey off their back. Now, granted, Longwood's a bit depleted tonight. It's not the same lineup out there. It's not the same exact lineup. There's no Ziemi out there. There's no McClurg out there. So you're losing that contribution on the bench, although to be fair, Ziemi and McClurg only contributed for 8 points combined last time these teams met, so they didn't make too much of an impact. On the scoring end, at least. Yeah, I'm over a slow point scrimmage at some point. But this has just been a dominant performance by the Panthers. I've been playing 14 March Madness. How confident my High Point will win? Oh, I don't know. I just want to make it. I'm not even thinking about the tournament. I just want to make it. We've never made it before. I just want to make it. Because this team always, like, lets me down. I just want to make it. Tucker, driving inside, kicks it down low. Snordberg, who loses the handle, bad pass there. Buchanawola gets the steal. He's having a monster game today. Yeah, Castroneves, yeah, he's automatically in. It's so stupid. He crashed today without even, like, getting hit by a car. That was awful. Horrible pass there. Looking for Jiff. It's picked off by Luke, and Luke will stop the 7-0 run with a fast break layup there. 49-32. Jiffa. Up top to Hamilton. Screen set by Buchanawola. I always said this stretch for the Panthers was murderer's row. Hamilton. Layup no good. Put back by Buchanawola. That one not good. Still plenty of time left in this. So remember that Longwood came back from double digits in the Big South tournament on this floor about 11 months ago. That one's stolen away there. Here comes Jiffa. Jiffa on the layup. That fast break layup is good. You bet on High Point in the Big South tournament last year? You failed me? You should have done that. I could have told you. I could have told you. Again, High Point, they are not the team to bet on in the Big South tournament. Who's the NFL team equivalent of High Point? That one, corner three, no good. Rebound there by High Point after Norberg misses that one. I mean, they always lose a Super Bowl. It's probably... It's Hamilton, a layup, fouled, going to line shoot two. Probably say the Vikings. Probably say the Vikings are the equivalent. Someone takes a hard shot there. That's Longwood's first foul. Invade my house on High Point? Do not. Do not. I hope it works out for your sake. If you do want to bet, go to oddsim.com. This is go GG with the under 16 timeout. Like, High Point is just... They've never made it before. I always said this stretch was Murderer's Row. I said this stretch, Asheville at home, Longwood at home, Winthrop on the road. That's the toughest stretch. Winthrop on short rest, Asheville at home, Longwood at home. I think I'd said at the start of the season, I said High Point's going to lose 3 games in conference play. They're going to lose on the road to Longwood, on the road to Asheville, and on the road to Winthrop. I'm living on yourself if High Point loses. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If Louisville wins the ACC tournament, oh boy, yeah. They could, you know, they could. There's a clear top 3 in the ACC right now, and they're in it. They're in it. Again, ain't you get a quick right away. Got from now until Friday to decide which game we're calling at 8 o'clock Eastern on Saturday night. 51-32 your score. High Point playing lights out. Longwood shooting just 37% from the field. Even with the 3 ball not falling for High Point, they're up by 19. They're shooting 23.8%. That's the other encouraging thing for High Point right now is that Asheville and Longwood are the 2 best teams in the conference, according to most people. And they shot 23% against Asheville from 3. And they still won that game. They're shooting 23% right now against Longwood. They're winning by 19. It's encouraging if you're a High Point fan that even though the 3 ball's not flying... Yeah, I'd say this is a good comparison. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. It's one of those things where even if the 3 ball's not flying, High Point's still able to win. They're a very versatile team. They're winning in so many ways right now. They've shot under 25% from 3 the last 2 games against the 2 best teams in the conference. And they won by 4, and they're up by 19. Yeah, Kelsey's not leaving. Kelsey's not leaving. There's nowhere to get poached to at this point. He's in a power conference. This is it. Yeah, great defense from High Point. Yeah, great defense. Especially on the boards. Especially on the boards. Even with Bodo not playing a whole lot today because of the foul trouble. 15 offensive rebounds compared to 4. 15 to 4 on the offensive glass. You're at plus 11 on the offensive boards. You're going to win most games. I think this is the thing that's scary about High Point if you're other opponents. You know, I told you Pat Kelsey was going to be a stud. I mean, he was great at Winthrop. I don't know why he stayed so long. This is one of those teams that they have a great offense. They can beat you so many ways. Even if the 3 ball's not flying, they can beat you down low. They can beat you on the glass. Defensively, they're playing better as of late. They're playing a bit better as of late defensively, even though it wasn't the start of the season. Like, this is one of those teams that is getting a lot of love for good reason. This is a team that's getting a lot of love for some very good reason. As what could be the highest seeded Big South team of all time. One of them, at least. I think Winthrop's going to... I think Winthrop from 06 will have the lead on that when they beat Duke. It's the highest... That's the only team that's ever won a tournament game in the Big South past the first round. First free throw good. Hamilton. Only one team's ever done, but a lot of people are having High Point as their sexy pick, and I see it. Yeah, should not be getting provisional. No, it's too dangerous. It's a liability. It's way too dangerous. It's not for the other drivers out there to have a guy that's that reckless. Richards gets the rebound after Hamilton misses the second free throw. Yeah, Charleston's better coach. Yeah, can't all be Kelsey. Can't all be Kelsey. He'll get another year, but I don't know after that. Luke, trying to drive inside of Bucanawola. Lay up there, off the glass and good. So I watch Beast Games. Come on with two. I do not want to give a guy that endorses a PDF any publicity. No, Beast can rot. I don't want to contribute to that at all, and I don't endorse anyone that does. I actually stopped watching certain creators and unsubscribed from them because they gave Mr. Beast a platform. There's certain creators that I enjoyed, and then they gave Mr. Beast a platform and just started glazing him. I'm like, yeah, I'm out. So I did not watch Beast Games. Let's see what Elmar is doing. Good men's basketball. Mine's 14-8, 12-1 in conference play. Wow. How bad was non-conference play? Holy cow. 2-7 in non-conf, and you're dominating the conference. Wow. It's like a SWAC school or something. But D3. Jiffa feeds it to Johnson. He's going to try a deep three. That one off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound there by Jiffa. He gets fouled. He'll go line shoot two. A new handle today. What would I pick? I would still do Jaguar Gator 9, but I would get rid of the official. I don't know why it's official. I don't know why it's like that. I'll get rid of that. High point. Last time results go. The high point game. The 4 Nations making street. NHL the right idea. Yes. Yeah, their players care. NHL also game. Yeah, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful. Anytime you're playing for a country, it's a lot different. First studio conference. Oh, that's impressive then. Inbound from underneath. No shooting foul. Williams gives it back to Pettiford. Pettiford checking in for the first time this half. Gives it off. It's Hildebrand up top. Hildebrand gives it off to Johnston. Johnston. This is the super sub lineup right now for High Point. If you can wither this storm for the next 4 minutes, you're okay. This is the super sub lineup. 3-pointer Williams. That one good. 21-point game. Okay. No, I can change it, but just it might mess up the algorithm. I don't want to screw that up. Luke kicks out to the corner. Nordberg now driving inside. Layer there by Brizzy. No good. Longwood gets the rebound. Kicks it out for three. It's Brizzy. Finally, Longwood gets a three. 26 minutes into the contest, Longwood hits their first three. Oh, SUNY Brockport. Oh, yes, I know that school. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know SUNY Brockport. Oh, yeah, no, Deep three, that one no good. Were they in Farmingdale State's conference? Wait, were they in Farmingdale State's conference? Empire 8. Isn't that Farmingdale State? So I used to go there all the time. Why do they have facilities all the time? Benham trying to play post-up defense there and does so successfully as Bernard misses that one. Deep three for Johnston. That one way short. Johnson feeling ambitious on that one. NFL cover Longwood and High Point. Remember, Colts against the Jaguars in Jacksonville. That's good, Joe. That's good. Yes, celebrity game. I do like the 3-point contest. 3-point contest is always pretty good for the NBA. That one you can always bank on it being good. I'll watch that. Brizzy floats it up. That one no good. And they will get a foul on the play. It's going to go... Who's this one going against? Going to go into Johnston, his first, team's third. Went to the Empire 8. Farmingdale State. Oh, what conference? Oh, I don't know what conference. I think Farmingdale State's in Empire 8. Right? I think so. Brizzy, gonna shoot 2 free throws. First one gets the friendly roll. Right? Was Farmingdale State Empire 8? Why don't I just remove official, get verified? You need 100,000 subs to get verified. Dale Jr.'s own card's probably getting in duty tonight, assuming where he stays where he is. Oh, that's good. Louisville, UNC with Belichick play. Oh, that'd be cool. Second free throw, no good. Last touched, I think, by High Point. It's going to be Longwood ball. And Celebrate can't hold on to that one. So much anybody to text it Eagle 1. That'd be a funny April Fool's joke. They have nothing against Auburn. So, like, War Eagle, I have nothing against them. Christmas trying to post up on Hildebrand. Christmas puts it up and gets it to go. Too strong for Hildebrand. Cuts it to a 15-point game. I did say this was the 4-minute stretch of the High Point Justice of weather until the under 12 timeout. Just got to weather this one with the super subs. Pettiford loses the handle. It's picked up by Longwood. Here comes Luke. It's going to be a 13-point game. So Longwood on a bit of a run, and the Panthers see the timeout. Like I said, that super sub lineup. Really struggling out there right now. Longwood an 8-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Oh, there's Skyline? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's Skyline. Yeah, you're right on that. Huss is upset about that, and understandably so. Yeah, that would be a nightmare. 8-0 run for Longwood over the last 2 minutes. High Point needs a timeout. First time stream 11 was Texans Cowboys week 11. Ooh. So November, Monday Night Football. Huss is fuming. He is yelling at his guys, understandably so. Again, this is the super sub lineup. There's no real starters out there right now besides Johnson, who's just missing a crap ton of threes right now. Feeling very ambitious. He's 2 for 10 from 3 this game. Really struggling from behind the arc. Some bad turnovers, bad defense by Hildebrandt down low. Longwood's right back in this thing. Longwood is right back in this thing. Still plenty of time left again. We've seen Longwood come back before. Against High Point in the Big South tournament last year. Hamilton, this one's still far from over. Feeds it to Hildebrandt down low. Hildebrandt, he trips, no call. And it's going to be picked up by Benham. Benham feeds it to Pettiford in the paint. Pettiford puts it up. That one no good. Rebound there by Brizzy. And now here comes Longwood the other way. Remember, High Point blew the lead against Asheville. Tipped, though. Hildebrandt gets it. Feeds it. Hamilton alley-oop. Gets it to go from Pettiford. Nice feed there. A critical bucket to stop the bleeding. Stop the 8-0 run. But no one back in transition. Layup there, though, no good by Longwood. As Hildebrandt gets to the board, kicks it to Pettiford. It doesn't go past 3 Paul as far as South needs to work. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Just a wild possession here. Now here comes Luke for Longwood as the ball just out there on the floor for a little bit. Longwood going to make a double sub when the next break happens. High Point making some subs as well. Again, this is probably the last possession for the super subs. Hildebrandt gets commits the foul and one. Hildebrandt has been a liability out there most of the season, especially tonight. He'll get the foul. Was it on the floor? No continuation? Wow, no continuation. I'm surprised by that. No continuation on that one. It should be. It should be continuation. Is it not continuation? I thought it was. Everyone's had a rough day so far, offensively and defensively, but they haven't updated the score. I don't think it's continuation. That's odd. That looked like clear-cut continuation right there. Either way, we got the under 12. High Point lead by 15. That's how that helped them with travel. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I went to Farmingdale State's facilities all the time. I took the summer class there, too. Because it counted toward a High Point credit. So I was like, yeah, why not? It's a lot easier there. That wasn't High Point that much. A lot easier. A lot easier. Classrooms are very, very old at Farmingdale State. They're very outdated. There's no AC in those buildings. Listening to J live stream like this one inside my family's house in Fort Wayne, just my own business where I heard this strange voice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Still nothing while in the USA, Finland, 4 nations. And if you like what you see, folks, make sure you like and subscribe. If you are a member, you can show your support for High Point or Longwood using those emojis in the chat. Really appreciate you guys. If you haven't seen today's video, click that link above. It's doing really well. It's a 1 out of 10 right now, which I'm shocked by. I just talked about the floor. It's a 1 out of 10. Like, holy cow. We are nearing 64.2 already. Go inside survey while his passenger flame was flying low and flew right over the house. Someone squished into it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. High Point needs to win their conference. So that's a good question. That's a good question. We have never seen the Big South get 2 teams in for basketball. Now, it's happened before in other sports. Volleyball, it happened with High Point, oddly enough, isn't at large. If High Point runs the table and loses in the conference final, you have a chance. Because at that point, High Point would be, what would they be? They have wins against North Texas and UAB. They got some quality wins. They would be 28-6 at that point, with wins against North Texas and UAB. It'd be close. It'd be close. I wouldn't bank on it. I wouldn't bank on it. If they lose another game, there's no chance. I think the only way they have to run the table, and then if they lose in the conference final, it would be, it's close. You know, they did call continuation. Yeah, I was going to say. It's an and 1. Even affected me. Wow. And then obviously you don't know about the bid stealers. Bid stealers can make a huge part. Like Big West, they could get 2 teams in. Free throw good. And if a team wins a conference tournament, that could be 3 teams potentially. And if they do, it'd be first 4 dating. There's no way it's going to be like an automatic qualifier. But it'll be tough. It'll be tough. High Point's the only team that could happen to. Pettiford. It would take a lot. Wouldn't bank on it, but fingers crossed. Hamilton trying to post up. Gets it to go. But they call an offensive foul on Hamilton. Team's 5th. Longwood cuts it to 12 with the ball back. Brockport women's flag football. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah, they get the high elbow there on Brizzy. Easy call. Yeah, I would hope that they would reward High Point for their wins in non-conference play, but you never know. You never know. Kicks it out wide. Luke in the corner now. Feeds it to Christmas. Christmas trying to drive inside. Trying to work on Bodo. Bodo gets the layup. Cuts it down to 10. High Point was up by 21 at one point. Now it's down to a 10-point game. Is High Point doing this thing again? Oh boy. Pettiford back to Hamilton up top. Hamilton trying to drive inside. Out wide to Benham. Benham. High pass, but gets it by the elbow. Back up top to Jiffa. 12 on the shot clock. 10.5 to go in the second half. Game on ESPNU if you want to watch. Jiffa. By the elbow. Driving, fouled before the shot. Longwood's 4th. 24 varsity sports. Wow, that's more than High Point has. High Point's got 16. They're going to add hockey. That'll be fun. And they're going to look to probably add, I think they'll look to add women's field hockey too. But so far, nothing yet. But hockey seems to be the next step, which will be fun. Hamilton fouled on the shot, fouled by Christmas, so he'll go line shoot 2. Longwood's 5th. Hamilton at the free throw line. Christmas now on 3 fouls. He has 3 for Longwood, for 3 at High Point, Bodo, and Hildebrand. Bodo is out there right now, so he's got to be a bit careful. Hamilton at the free throw line. Today, 2 for 4 at the line. First free throw here. Hamilton, make it 2 for 5 at the line. High Point shot 85% from the line last game. But tonight, just 55%, 5 for 9. Granted, none of the guards have really shot free throws today, but still, same for Hamilton. That one is good. Makes the second. It's an 11-point game again. Yep, filling up 1-0. Go top left corner. Christmas. Out wide's Brizzy. Brizzy trying to drive inside. Gets by him with ease. And the layup is good. It's down to single digits. Longwood coming back. Jiffa up top to Hamilton. Still plenty of time left with 10 to go. Pettiford gets a screen from Bodo. Bodo, the layup. Circles out, but gets his own board. Second chance, gets the putback. Back up to 11, it's Hamilton, who gets the putback there. Here comes Luke. Screen set by Tucker. Luke from 3 at the top. That one no good. Bodo gets the strong rebound. Kicks it out to Jiffa. 9:42 to go. High Point looking to split the series against Longwood. Keep their winning streak alive. Jiffa loses the handle. He's stripped. Here comes Longwood the other way. It's a 3-on-1. What can they do here? Easy finger roll there for Brizzy. That's back down to 9. That's how you do a 3-on-1. Nice feed there. No look pass. Pettiford taking it down the floor. Screen set by Bodo. Now a second screen set up high by Hamilton. Pettiford feeds it to Hamilton. Trying to work inside on Brizzy. Posting up by the elbow. Pettiford fakes the 3. Now a step back. Gonna give it back to Jiffa. 6 on the clock. Jiffa. Crossover. Foul. That's gonna be number 6 on Longwood. Yeah, boo. In terms of the Finland score. Oh, man. Wallace steal 1. Ooh, all right. So inbounding underneath, it's going to be Jiffa. One more foul, it's the bonus. 8:59 to go. Benham checks out. Looks like Williams is checking in. It is. Jiffa up top. 15 on the shot clock. 9 minutes to go in this one. Bodo sets a screen. Jiffa. Crossover. Brizzy gets by him. Jiffa floats it up. That one no good, but fouls on the shot. Gonna be shooting 2. Four Nations, 1 million. That's really good. That's really good. Yeah, I think they found the format that works. For the All-Star game, I think they found the format. What if they win every game? Well, it depends. Probably not. I mean, they were in the World Cup and they didn't win every game. 2 free throws here for Jiffa. First one is good. Jiffa this season, 88% at the line. Averaging about 14.5 points per game this season. Had 20 the last game against Asheville. And 18 the last time these teams met up in Farmville. He's up to 17 tonight. Make it 18. Gets the friendly roll there up to 11. Yeah, Four Nations last time was awesome. I did not think they were going to come back like that. For Sweden to get a point off of Canada is impressive. Luke gets by Pettiford. Loses the handle though on the feed. Now here comes Hamilton. The pass outlet to Jiffa, and it is going out of bounds. Can't hold it. Although High Point's saying High Point is fuming. High Point says that ball was touched by Longwood. Huss has to be careful to avoid getting a technical foul here. High Point thinks for sure that was touched by Longwood, and it absolutely was. That was tipped by Brizzy all the way. But the referee sees otherwise. That was tipped by Brizzy. Absolutely tipped by Brizzy. It's going to be Longwood ball, though. Christmas layup. And that one good. That's the case of the ball line on that one. 9-point game. That'd be interesting to see if the NBA does that. But you can't do continental. Like how they did the World Cup with North America and Team Europe. I mean, that was stupid. Williams open for 3. That one off the back of the iron. Brizzy gets the board. It was a 21-point game at one point. And Brizzy posting up. He is going to make it 7. Longwood's right back in this thing. They're a bit hurt, but it doesn't matter. No Ziemi. No McClurg. No problem right now. Williams, inside, layup, gets it to go. Up to a 9-point game. Good job there posting up. Now here comes Longwood the other way. Luke. The 3 ball's not been flying for either team. High Point struggle from behind the arc. Longwood just 1 3-pointer today, and they're going to miss that one. Bodo gets the board. If a team gets hot from 3, watch out. Yeah, that's cool. Runnings part 2. 7 minutes left in this one. Any more games tonight? No. No more games tonight. Thursday's always like the quiet day. Pettiford. It's a kickball there. Going to stay with High Point with 14 on the clock. 6:52 left. Yeah, High Point 6 for 27. Longwood 1 for 10 from 3. These teams combined 7 for 37. If one of these teams goes on a run, that could be the difference. 9-point game. These teams are combined 2 for their last 17 from 3. For some perspective. This game got interesting. I gotta say. I'm not surprised. I did say there's no way this is over. Jamaica bobsled team wins. Jamaica bobsled team easily. Easily the bobsled team. Easily. Did Jamaica finish ahead of other countries? Am I go crazy or was that 92 when they did? Did they finish ahead of other countries? Am I not mistaken? Or was that 92 they finished ahead? No, they didn't fit. Okay, 88 they didn't finish. But they weren't like ridiculously far back. I mean, at the end of Heat 1 they were ahead of at the end of the first run they were ahead of some nations. They were ahead of Portugal, ahead of Australia. Like they were ahead of a few. 92 they didn't do terrible if I'm not mistaken. 92, yeah, 92 they were ahead of a few nations. They're actually ahead of a few. Actually beat out a Canada team. Tyler Warren cannot go to get drafted in Indy. Yeah, I cannot have him with Indy. Please, I cannot have him with Indy. I cannot have Warren on Indy. USA ties it up. USA, by the way, is tied up in Four Nations. 1-1. 1-1. 64-55 your score. 7 to go. High Point looking to win what would be their 7th straight game, one of the longest winning streaks in the nation. Longwood look to avoid dropping their 4th straight. Now, I should say, Longwood's schedule the rest of the way gets a bit easier. They got Presbyterian at home. 3 of their final 5 are at home. Presbyterian, one of the weaker teams in the conference. A chance to snap the losing streak there if it continues. High Point after this, it definitely gets easier. On paper. You got Winthrop on the road. Tough matchup as always, but Charleston Southern at home. One of the worst teams. Team they beat by 14 earlier on the road. Gardner-Webb on the road, a team they beat by 41 points. And then Upstate, the worst team in the conference. So I'm going to survive this stretch. They're okay. High Point, they win this game. They become the clear-cut favorite to win the conference. At the very least, I think if High Point doesn't make the NCAA, they should make the NIT. If they win the conference, they should make the NIT. High Point going to inbound from the side. Jiffa going to inbound. Who wins that? I think the, I think that one probably, they probably killed the Jamaica bobsled team. Like, literally. I don't know who scored the goal. I don't know who scored it. All right, here we go. Pettiford up top. 7 to go. Ibukanawala checks back in for Bodo Bodo, who's on 3 fouls. But didn't pick up a 4th, which is good. Hamilton, drive it inside. Nice screen there by Ibukanawala down low. Makes it an 11-point game. Hamilton doesn't win the Big South tournament. They're forced in the CBI. Oh, no, they'll make the NIT. They allow a few schools to get into the NIT now that are number 1 seed in their conference. I think they allow like 4 of them to get in. They'd be in. They'd be in the NIT. They'd be in the NIT. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay with Longwood. One for the guy from Arizona, McMillan. Wide receiver. It's a bit different positional need. I love watching hockey live. It's a great sport live. Kicks out to the corner. It's Brizzy. Brizzy feeds it up top to Tucker. Now it's Luke. Luke, by the elbow. Guarded by Bukanawala. And they're going to get a hooking foul there on Pettiford. High Point 6. How's it going, Bobby? Welcome in. Thoughts on Jesse Rogers? I'm not surprised. I think they handled it all wrong, but I'm not surprised. Tensions were too high and he wasn't playing well. Has anyone Fox took marketing 101? My guess is no. Based on what happened with the floor, my guess is no, because no one knew. A lot of the comments that I'm seeing on the thing said, I didn't even know the floor was the lead-out program. A lot of the comments I'm seeing were, I didn't even know the floor was the lead-out. I thought it was a Gordon Ramsay show. It really is insane how badly they butchered it. It really is insane how badly it was butchered. At the elbow now, it's Tucker. Drives inside, gets it to go. Yeah, Rumor's a Blackhawks fan. Oof. Rough stretch for them. Rough few years for the Blackhawks. Not that I feel a lot of sympathy for them, but Pettiford picks up his dribble, gives it off to Williams up top. 5:50 to go in this one. Longwood down by 21 at one point. They've cut it down to 9. Williams trying to work the baseline, spinning around, 6 on the clock. Williams picks up his dribble, fades away from the Big South logo. That one no good, but the rebound there by Ibukanawala. What a great game he's having. And tries to pass it back up to Pettiford. Stolen away by Brisbane, but goes out of bounds. He's going to stay with High Point with 17 on the shot clock. And that gets the next level chef. No, Gordon Ramsay basically has a license to do whatever he wants at Fox. Gordon Ramsay can do whatever he wants. Next level chef, they started season 3 already. He has a license to do whatever he wants. Pettiford. Working the baseline, stays in bounds. Williams stays in bounds. Ibukanawala loses the handle, gets it back to Williams. Wild possession, the 3 on the clock. Hamilton for 3 from half court. No good with a putback dunk by Ibukanawala. The putback. Another offensive board for the Panthers. They're 19th of the game. They're plus 13 in that column. Yeah, I thought it was kick. Yeah, because they did Road to the Super Bowl. Whatever that meant. Next level Chiefs. Life without Kelsey. Plus 13 on the offensive glass. The big reason why High Point's winning this game. Stolen away by Hamilton. Here comes Pettiford. Pettiford, the dunk with authority. Over Luke. Put it on a poster. 13-point game. And the Lancers will call a timeout. Lancers burn their final timeout as the Q has come alive. The Needham is rocking. Pettiford with the dunk. The feed by Abukunawola to Pettiford. After the putback dunk on the previous possession by Abukunawola. A great game he's having. What a possession. And Longwood burns their final timeout as the game is starting to slip away from them. Can High Point get the monkey off their back? Should always be the Simpsons. Bars long people will still watch. I mean, I think they should do like they could have easily done the floor. Just do something. Promote it. Promote the thing. Extracted would be an interesting lead-up program too. They're promoting that like crazy. They did Masked Singer. That worked really well with Serial 54. Like that got very good ratings for the Masked Singer. We just almost got shorthanded that one. Like there are ways. There are ways to do it. Like there's a reason every other network's figured out the formula, except for Fox for some reason. Fox is the one network that just butchers it every time with the lead out. You need to either appeal to non-football fans or appeal to the general public. I don't think they did either because they didn't promote the thing. I mean, I think a lot of people thought it was a Gordon Ramsay show that was a lead-out program, or they thought it was something else. They didn't promote it was the floor. No one knew. Hopefully people at Fox see that video and like, what the heck did we do? We just wasted it. And Deadline's trying to spin it as a win. It's not a win. It's not a win. It's the worst program of all time. It's not a win. Tucker, trying to work on Abukunawola, posting up. Tucker. Baby hook on Abukunawola, gets it to go. Did he buy him their own Bud Light? I mean, that's cool. That's cool. What's Saquon? I mean, Saquon, buy the line. Buy the line stuff. It's what everyone does. I like it. Williams. Out to the corner. It's Pettiford. Pettiford driving inside. Floats it up. That one off the rim. No good. Brizzy gets the rebound. 4:02 to go. High Point up by 11. Brizzy from the elbow. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Brizzy feeds it down low. The lay-in gets the friendly roll. So off the timeout, Longwood 4 straight points as Tucker gets that one down to a 9-point game. Remember, High Point led by 8 against Asheville with about 3 minutes to go, and they went into overtime that one. Could be head coach of the Eagles. Release him? No, he's too old, and he didn't do well the first time. Fangio won't be head coach again. Pettiford up top to Hamilton. Hamilton tries to drive inside. Spin around by the elbow. Hamilton fades away from the Big South logo. That one line drive shot gets the friendly roll. It's good. Back up to an 11-point game. Every time Longwood cuts it close, High Point does just enough to prevent it from being within true striking distance. Pettiford fouls there as he tries to drive inside. 7 fouls on High Point. We go to the under 4. 3:13 to go. But when he gets drafted, I don't know. Because offensively, I mean, he does commit a lot of fouls. Offensively, he can be a bit of a liability at times. And defensively, can be a bit of a liability too. But he's a strong rebounder. So 1-1 coming up here for the Lancers. We're 10 for 16 at the line tonight. Parity count. Well, that's just RFK. That's just RFK. Never saw a Civil Chef? Oh, wow. You know, it's not a great premise for a show. It's really not. It eliminates a lot of the charm of Gordon Ramsay. How makes the NIT? Would I go? No. No, I want to go for NIT. March Madness, I would. NIT, no. Bring back McDonald's cookies and Happy Meals. Oh, God. Oh, man. My propensity to want McDonald's would go from 0% to 0%. Will Kentucky choke in March? I like Pope as a coach. I like Pope a lot. I don't think they will. What McDonald's should do is have all-day breakfast. I got rid of that. Like, I want hotcakes all year round. Yeah, there never has a High Point player ever made it to the NBA. It's never happened. Got in G League before, John Brown, but I don't know why his number's not retired. His 0 should be retired. But, yeah. I don't think Bodo is going to the NBA. Definitely not this year. He'd be a 4-year player at High Point. Or he'd transfer somewhere. And most early news? Probably. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Haven't decided. Have not decided on that one. Let's see. I don't know anything about hockey. Well, that's a problem because Florida's got the Winter Classic and the Stadium Series next year. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Has High Point won a national title in any sport? Never. Never happened. There have only been, if I'm not mistaken, 3 times that High Point's won a game in a tournament before. It was soccer, won in the first round. It was volleyball. They could beat UCF. And then women's lacrosse beat Towson. We never made out of the second round of anything. You know, we're gonna get more Edmonds. We're gonna get more Edmonds. So just because I didn't do them during it doesn't mean we're not gonna do them some more. We're gonna do more Edmonds. Don't you worry. I got more Edmonds in the pipeline. Don't you worry. We got more. Believe me, there's more than one coming. Right? It's not just the AT&T one in Super Bowl 23. There's more coming. Don't you worry. There's more coming this month. Don't you worry. First free throw by Luke is good. Hockey or football? So hockey or soccer? I mean, I love watching in-person hockey, but I love watching soccer. Second free throw, good. I'm more attachment to soccer than hockey, but I love both sports. If you're in position as a right specialist, so I drop everything and take the job? I wouldn't drop everything and take the job. I'll put it this way. I would do like strip rank for people. I would do stuff with SB Nation and whatnot and helping them out. I would do all that kind of stuff. But I would never give up this job. I would never stop what I'm doing right now. So I would take some stuff on the side. If I work 2 jobs, that's one thing, but I'll never stop doing this. If I can't do this, I'm not doing it. Williams fades away from the paint. That one good with 1 on the shot clock. If that makes sense. Yeah, the draft is going to be good. Name one sport I don't like. One sport I don't like. Dressage. Dressage. Reverse delay in there by Bernard. That one's good. Cuts it down to 9. Yeah, winning quarterback. Yeah, I forgot to mention that one. I can't believe I forgot to mention that one. The quarterback led the league led in rushing and passing. Yeah. Angel Self, yes, spokesman for that. Took some NyQuil. That usually does the trick. What trade was best other than Luka trade? Trade was the best. This year, not really anything that comes to mind. Jiffa for 3 in the corner. That one no good. But the rebound there. And 1. Bodo. Who said anything about hockey? Oh, no. I never called hockey. I love watching hockey. But, like, I'm definitely not as knowledgeable in hockey with, like, the players and how to call it. Definitely not knowledgeable. But I love watching hockey. But it's not one of those things I'm good at calling. And it's not one of the things I can, like, really hold my own in a conversation with. Yeah, Kofi got can't. Yeah, they just did 20% of the budget got cut. That was what it was. 20% staff layoffs across Fox Media. Power slap. Yeah, I wouldn't watch that. Tucker gets the board after the missed free throw by Bodo. 8 fouls now on Longwood. The lay in there. Tucker foul going to line shoot 2 after Bodo commits his 4th. So he's in some foul trouble. You know, it's like 1 time a week. Oh, yeah. That. I pick up by Stony Brook. Well, I do know Stony Brook. That's pretty close to where I am. Pretty close to where I live in New York. I do know Stony Brook. Go Seawolves. You go through like 1 time a week. Yeah. I could never, like, Big South National TV. Yeah, they do a wildcard game every week. Do a wildcard game every week on Thursday. First free throw here. That one, no good by Tucker. Jalen Hurts coming in the 2020s? Yes, I would say yes on that one. Worst QB win 2 Super Bowls as a starter? Plunkett. Definitely Plunkett. Plunkett followed by Eli. But Plunkett's the worst. Second free throw. That one, no good. 0 for 2 that trip. And Bodo is upset about someone. Did he get called for the foul? Yeah, they're going to say Bodo on the foul. That could be his 5th. Oh, no, they're going to say lane violation. Lane violation before. I would sign that, Bill. I would sign that one. Second free throw. The redo on that one. Good. 10-point game. Why is the NHL not successful in TV ratings? It's a very regional sport. And on top of that, regional sport with not a lot of American stars that are like easy to endorse and promote. And on top of that, as Pettifer takes it down the floor. And on top of that, just it's not a great TV sport. It's a great sport in person, but it's tough to watch on TV at times. McNabb wants to be a Hall of Famer? Probably. Probably. Be very hard to keep him out at that point. Be on like a Ken Anderson path where we'd be like, okay, he should be in, but I'm not sure he gets in. But he should be in. Stripped away, going to stay with High Point 5 on the shot clock. The NHL also has a problem working their players. That is true. That's also very true. Every big NFL fan watches hockey about casuals? Yeah, pretty much. Although Tree's not a casual. Tree knows more about hockey than the NHL. He's a big NFL fan for obvious reasons. Hamilton, 3 on the clock. Hamilton has to do a step back 3 as the shot clock winds down. Gets it to go! That might be the dagger! Hamilton, step back 3. Or Ovechkin. No, they mark on Ovechkin. And McDavid. It was really the big 3. Outside the big 3, they don't really do a whole lot. Out wide now. Euro step. Fades away from the third block. That one good for Luke. 79-68. 1 minute to go. Hamilton gets it. And Longwood is not fouling. Longwood's letting this run. For now, at least. Now they try a double. Feeds down low. The dunk. Abuka-Nawola. 81-68. Longwood just letting this one run. They're going to try a shot here, and then they're not going to foul. Luke, 81-70. 33 seconds. Pettifer going to take it down the floor. And he'll hold it. Yeah, I think so. I think that's part of it. That's part of it. Cahoot doesn't have the system that I like. Cahoot doesn't have the system that I like. Well, Plunkett has no accolades besides the 2 Super Bowl wins. Who cares for players from the NHL? Well, think about it like deep 3 there, hits the rim, no good. The putback there by Williams, that one good. 83-70. 2. As a dunk there in transition by Longwood. Might be important to some. I don't know what the over-under was on this one. But 11-point win. High Point gets the monkey off their back. For just the second time in the last 16 games against the Lancers, High Point wins in front of a national television audience. The Panthers have now won 7 straight games. Who cares for players from the NHL? Well, USA and Canada have different TV rights, so that's part of it. So if a player's in Canada, it's different. How you approach them is different than how you approach a player in America, because TV's different. And on top of that, it's about speaking English and the accents and whatnot, just how easy it is to understand the player. You know what I mean? Like in the NFL, everyone in the NFL speaks fluent English. It's not broken English. It's easy to understand with like their accents. So it's easy to market. NHL is a bit tougher because you have a lot of players from Europe that have these thick accents. So like their English is kind of broken. Some of them at least. Some of them. So it's hard to market those guys. That's part of the issue there. Yeah, second last game is done. High Point splits the series. High Point special out of the tournament. Absolutely. Absolutely. This roster is 9-10 deep. They're so deep. Huss is a great coach. And yeah, this is the best shot of the tournament. Oh. Okay, I have a hard out at 10 o'clock, but we'll do OT. Why not? I have a hard out at 10 o'clock, but we'll do overtime. Hard out at 10 o'clock, but that's okay. All right, let's do some OT. 5 minutes on the clock. Yeah, playing hockey also, yeah, very expensive. It's a lot less stressful than the Asheville game, which is good for my heart. It's very good for my heart. The Asheville game kind of broke me. All right, here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. And see what it takes to get into the queue and everything. Any donation get your question right. What also counts toward you make the call. Right, no starts outside Crosby, Ovechkin, McDavid. I would agree with that. I would agree. They really have not. There have been some of them in close, like Stamkos, Tavares, but not really. Eichel, but really it's really just those three. Bedard could be if the Blackhawks ever get good. All right, we'll do OT. Why not? Why not? Oh, good RFK. You gonna watch the guy right earlier? Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, he's doing formations too. He seemed like a good streamer. Seemed like a good one. We got 4 minutes in the OT period again. High Point gets the dub. Okay. I did say this is Murderer's Row. Finn's been given a great fight. Yeah, no, it's 1-1. 1-1 in that one. All right, Energized Michael with a 2. I appreciate me. I'll put it to a vote. Reset the clock. Some hard out for this one, 10 o'clock, but no issues here. Playing Arizona San Jose, if they were good, yeah. All right, let's put it to a vote. I don't know what this sounds like. It's like basketball too with the European guys. Yeah, some except, but you do have some American players offload it. I'll take no, just karaoke. Karaoke night. I gotta get dinner beforehand. Yeah, score, yeah. So don't put the anthems. Yeah, you can't put the anthems. I don't like that. This feels like slang almost. This almost feels like the Slang album. All right, we got another tour from Michael. Appreciate you, man. This almost feels like the Slang album. This song. Did we receive love last night? Let me check. Let me check if we did that. That sounds familiar. We did Sea of Love last night. Yes, we did. We did Sea of Love. All-time high. I'll do all-time high next. And baseball never could speak over. Right, that is true. That is true. A lot of the guys can. Again, it's not like even like Ohtani can speak proper English. Ohtani can speak proper English. He has a translator, but he can speak proper English. It's easier to promote guy. Oh, what the heck? Hang on, 10 echoes. Oh no, nothing happened there. It's easier to promote guys that can speak English and live in America than it is not. But also baseball, it's a bit different too because all the teams are located in the U.S. obviously besides the Blue Jays, so it's a little bit different. Are they mostly French? Yes. We got a close one. You make the call right now. This is really close. Valentine's dinner? I got a wild guess on that one. Yeah, I'm sure the restaurants will be packed tomorrow night. I will be on a date with my computer tomorrow night. We're spending Valentine's in my apartment, streaming some basketball. It is tied and you make the call right now. So next vote, I'm going to close it. It's tied between two of the schools right now. So next vote, I'm closing it. Yeah, this sounds nothing like... It's true. This sounds nothing like Def Leppard. Least watchable right now. NBA. Easily NBA. MLB, they're actually improving the game in terms of, like, the pace of play. They're improving the pace of play. NHL is always fun to watch. That was good. All right, all-time high. Now, this sounds more like Def Leppard. NBA, it's unwatchable at times right now. All right, here we go. South Carolina, Florida's got the lead. Name's a season? Gonna guess spring. Guessing spring. All right, $4 going to the Florida game. 4-point line? No, that'll make things even worse. 4-point line will make things even worse. You just have guys chucking things up from half court all the time. That'd be still gimmicky. No, I can't go 4-point line. Jags week 1. Jim Miller Sword, yeah. Alright, let me see. Spring training starts? Well, pitcher schedule's already reported. I think it starts next week. 2 weeks. I don't watch a second of spring training. It's not like preseason where I watch it all. I don't watch a second of that. 3 first 3 quarters? That'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting idea. I don't know how that would work. Alright. Jags opponents. This feels almost like a David Lee Roth song. That's what this is. This feels like David Lee Roth. Like, you think like Just Like Paradise, David Lee Roth? That's what All Time High sounds like. Just if they had higher vocals. 6-point line, oh god. Opening game of the season. Jaguars, I'm going to guess... the Chiefs. It usually play them in September. I'm going to say Jaguars, Chiefs, week 1. 1 o'clock. Kelly with a 5. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. Which game do you want? I'll get you on it. Thank you, man. All right. Oh, Neil the Tenor. All right. Beautiful. Try the goaltending. Well, I think what's interesting, well, you can't do it foul in the act shooting, but I do kind of like the idea of you get 1 free throw, and it's worth 2 points if it was on a 2-point shot and 3 points if it was on a 3-point shot. I kind of like that idea. Let me reset the clock by a lot. There we go. Neil with a 10. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Yep, Cynthia. Oh, perfect. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. But you know my thing about Forgotten Grooves? Great next to Hamlet Beats and email videos. Perfect. Perfect. We will do that, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's get guitar solo. All right. Green Eggs and Ham by Beats by AI? Okay. They turn the book into a song? When someone walks forced to run the barrel, should have the option to climb around and have a chance at 6-run home run. Wait, what? Wait. You all the dump out? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you want Florida, all right? I'll get you on Florida. And then 10, obviously, on Kentucky. It's gonna be close to make the call. I got until tomorrow to do it. Yeah, this is a David Lee Roth song. Absolutely David Lee Roth song. Dave the Grizzlies Jake's over. Jack's Chiefs over. 100% over. With humanity factor in. 2016 Warriors versus DW, Caillou, Little Prince, and Synthesize game. Well, they're all like under 3 feet tall, so I would take the Warriors in that one. Draymond would probably, like, instead of kicking him in the nuts, kick people in the head because they're that small. All right. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. Not sure what she knows about that. I'll put it that way. All right, beat on my thing. Okay. Okay. Definitely now that 20 speed. It's not about hitting someone, this song. This is... Oh, yeah, he's awakening, all right. Caillou's wide receiver 3? Yeah, why not? Why not? That'll get people excited about going to school. There's a 1% chance every day you come to school that a WWE fight breaks out. Try and pull a chord, probably A minor. Where's my 300.5 and taking it? Yes. They would score every possession. Yes, I would take. It's the same. Yes, I was going to say, this sounds a bit familiar. Oh, now here comes the slapping part. Yep. Here comes the slapping part. Better spelled sophomores wrong? Oh my god. Open the schools. Jesus. Open the schools. The Western Appointed Crucified Road, an NFL-related event there. I mean, that'd be cool for, like, the Olympic, like, torch rally is when to the USA go from the westernmost point, but, NFL, I don't see any reason for them to do that. Be a waste of money. Yeah, so the hand works for slapping and works for, wow. That's 2 uses for a hand. Wow. God, Forgotten Grooves is just insane. Oh, we're in Philadelphia, and we got cancel for labels. Yes, we do. All the teachers would have called out sick anyways. I get it. This year's All-Star for me? Oh, it sucks. This year's All-Star for the NBA? It sucks. It's way too confusing to follow. I don't have to incentivize guys to try. Do I really care about the Rising Stars team? I really don't. If you have to yank it to keep it turning, that's keep your world afloat. Forgotten Grooves are goated. You ain't wrong there. As long as the ham works, we'll be doing that. Alright, here we go. Green eggs and ham. 11 o'clock game? No, I'm not. Oh, it's a trap beat. It's like a 2012 like Sirius XM Hits 1 song. I've seen those videos of like people rapping Dr. Seuss books, and it's so funny. Bates for UFL? No, he's not. No, he's signed with the Lions. He's done. He's in the NFL. He's with the big boys. The Comets, I don't know what happened to the Comets. I mean, they won 4 titles in a row, and they just folded. I don't get it. I don't think they. It's funny because the moral, like the ending of the book is not mentioned at all in that song, but that was good. Yes, Adam Silver's a bad commissioner. He is. 20 hours of driving. Wow, that's a lot of driving. Dead Horse, Alaska. That's a great name. It's a great name for a town. So if like a homicide happens, you could say they beat a dead horse. I'll be here all day, folks. Yeah, yeah, the comments. Yeah, they won the first 4 titles. Won the first 4 titles. All right. We're going to do the email videos next. I'm just trying to see. Oh, violate the producer policy. Hang on. Give me a second, guys. You see what it takes to get into the queue. There's OT period. Alright, so Super Bowl vids from Neil. The Fox set. Oh, you can barely make out what they're saying. Because the crowd's that loud. Why can't you access half Alaska by road? Because there's a lot of water, a lot of straits, and on top of that, a lot of mountains. And you gotta cut through the mountains, and a lot of that's preserved. That would cost a lot of money. Alright, so won't open anymore? Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, I agree with you there. You can barely make out a single word that's... Like, his Peter Schrager's got like the tenor voice. He's more of a tenor. So you can really barely make out anything he's saying. Like Chris at part 1, this is her just getting ready. The director's egging the crowd on, I love it. None of their cues like tell you like, okay, you can get loud and like stay quiet. People actually listen to them. So this is probably the 4 o'clock hour Eastern time because McVeigh is in there. This is for the Sirianni segment. This has to be the intro to the Sirianni segment. 87 Niners, 24 Chiefs. Niners. Hopefully the comments come back. That would be incredible if they came back. Alright, and then the Carissa 2. It's a lot of, this is like the unglamorous side of TV. It's a lot of standing around waiting to get your cue. Alright. So you can't even hear a single word she's saying. She's clearly talking. You can't hear... Oh. Yeah, Chris is even like, I can't hear. Chris is even like saying, like, I can't hear. Let's go, Joe. Welcome in. High point with the dub. Yeah, it shows you the behind the scenes. Wish I got through the gates earlier. I could be on TV longer to see the Kick of Destiny. Yeah, I didn't realize Kick of Destiny was at 3 o'clock. They didn't even advertise it. So, speaking of, like, awful promo. Speaking of god-awful promo. I'm probably gonna do a video on this. Hang on. Fox Sports PR. Hang on. I gotta show you this. So, where is it? Yeah, it's okay. So watch this. Hang on. I'm gonna show you this, so then we'll do the ChatGPT thing. We want to show you this. This is called Fox has no idea what the heck they're doing. Okay, ready? It's game day. This is the PR account. So, official account. From Bourbon to the Superdome. Here we go. 5 hours of coverage. And what's nice, they break down everything with the coverage. Literally everything. Minute by minute. What is going to happen. All right? They break down minute by minute from 1 o'clock Eastern time to 6 o'clock Eastern. They break down minute by minute what is going to happen. Okay? So, you see, this is the 1 o'clock hour. They show you the inside scoop by Jay Glazer. They show you going inside the locker room. Look, like 2 minutes in the Chiefs room, 2 minutes in the Eagles room and whatnot. Hour 2. It does all this. What's funny too, the Bear did a with the Bear, he did his betting thing, and he got none of his bets right. But what's interesting too, here's a 2 o'clock hour. Okay? You see 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock hour. Kick of Destiny was 3 o'clock Eastern time. Okay? So the Kick of Destiny was 3 o'clock Eastern. I know, I haven't seen Doug in a bit. Some of these people come in and out. So, Kick of Destiny was 3 o'clock Eastern. Notice what's not in the rundown? That's right, the Kick of Destiny. So Fox didn't even advertise the Kick of Destiny. Like, they advertised everything. They advertised the Trump interview, the thing with Tom Rinaldi and Tiger. They did that. They show, like, this is where they move over. So 321, after this segment, they moved into the Superdome. They didn't even advertise Kick of Destiny. They did not advertise the Kick of Destiny at all. There's nothing for the floor. You see Gordon Ramsay. So again, this is the official PR account, and it doesn't show you anything. It shows you... Well, it's not that we care about it. It's not that we care about Kick of Destiny. It's more... Because, again, Kick of Destiny sucks. It's more the... No, Gronk did not interview Trump. That would have been crazy if he did. No, it was Brett Baier of Fox News. But Gronk interviewed Goddard. But what I'm saying is that they showed everything. They literally lay out minute by minute what the pregame show is going to be. And they did not say when Kick of Destiny was. No, it's not. No, it wasn't a commercial. This was live. No, Kick of Destiny was live this year. Kick of Destiny was a live thing this year. Joe the Fire, appreciate you, man. Like, in front of fans. Like, actually in front of fans. At 3 o'clock Eastern. Look, I agree with you. Kick of Destiny is bad. I agree with you on that. Love Bear, episode 5. All right, we'll do that. How much time on the clock? I will reset it back to 5 minutes. Appreciate you. No, but like, they aired it during the pregame show. They literally aired it during the pregame. Is that proof of fake? No, it's not fake. No, this was clearly real. This was clearly real. Hang on. Let me see if I can do this. Omaha Productions. Hang on. Like, this was clearly real this year. They did the entire thing, like, in front of people. Like, this was real. People saw it live. People saw it live. There weren't actors there. This was all real. Like, you could see. You could make it very clear. This is real. But this is, like, the entire Kick Destiny. They aired it during the thing. This whole... It's a 2-minute... It wasn't like a commercial. It was like a 2-minute... Like, over 2-minute long segment. And they didn't say when it was. Just came by surprise. Like, it just makes it baffling. The strategy by Fox this year. I mean, have they ever heard of advertising? Would that be a safety miss 111 field goal? You know, that's a question. I would think so. I think only the Bullseye event group is good for security tickets at a hotel. Everything else isn't worth it. Yeah, no, I'm never crazy about the tailgates. Never crazy about the tailgates. You want to kick Destiny commercials? Oh, nice. Nice. Well, it wasn't like... Well, because here's the thing. It wasn't... They had rules. They had literal rules. Hang on. Kick of Destiny rules. Because, like, there was a rule about what happens if it's tied after 3 rounds. It's, like, closest to the pin. If in the 3rd round we go to tiebreaker rules, we'll measure which kick was the closest to the target. Like, there were actual things. But you had no idea how it's going to go, so welcome in. I might say, okay, it was a 2-minute commercial, but I mean, by that logic... Hang on, let me see if I can find it. PR. Fox PR. Gotcha, Shield. No, leave me alone, sir. I think you're behind. Golden Steel, I think you're behind. Neil's in the front. Neil's in top. Yeah, I think you're behind. You're right. I think you might be a bit behind in that one. Let's see. Like, they usually have, like, what I'm saying is that they have a minute-by-minute thing. They have a minute-by-minute thing. And they didn't do it for Kick of Destiny. Feel compelled to go both. Let's not waste money. Yeah. That's what I mean by that. That's what I mean by that. Let's see if I do a search on this one. It was more of just Fox and no idea how to promote anything. That's really what it is. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. All right. Let's try ChatGPT. No, believe me. But it's more, right. We don't care about Kick Destiny. That's a whole different issue. Again, Kick Destiny this year sucked. It's more of the idea of that they literally tell you everything they're doing during pregame, and they didn't tell you when it was. I mean, I watched it because I watched all pregame. Again, I couldn't care less about Kick of Destiny. Kick of Destiny sucked. I've never been a fan of Kick of Destiny. I've never been a fan. But it's more that's not the point. The point is that they didn't advertise the thing. Even though, literally, they advertise everything else. Will I call for a set? Yes, I would. I would call for a set at that point. All right, here we go. Longwood Bear, Caillou, DW. I did not bet on it. No, I did not bet on Kick of Destiny. No, not at all. I did not bet on Kick of Destiny. No, there's no way I was supposed to bet on Kick of Destiny. For what would it be? You get a share of like a $5 bonus bet? All right. All right, here we go. They're all on Animal Crossing. They're all on Animal Crossing. It's not a Fox structure, but let's see. I'm just trying to see, because there was some stuff that they showed. Anyway, I appreciate you, man. I have a feeling I know what that means. I have a feeling I know why you picked that. I have a feeling I know why you did that. We're going to take a wild guess on this one. Yeah, Fox advertised Steve Phil 4? Yes. Yes, it did. I have a wild guess on that one. I have a wild guess on that one. A wild guess there. They literally show you, like, everything. Yeah, I know I did it. I got you. They literally show you everything they're doing. And they didn't show that. Just bizarre. Bizarre. All right, here we go. They're on the Animal Crossing Island. Here we go. Least favorite NFC team? Do I have a least favorite? I don't know if I have a least favorite. I don't know if I have one. Maybe the Cowboys. But I really don't have one. Maybe the Cowboys. I love the I love how the Bucks are just ticked off of the Jaguars. Like, the Bucks hate us now. I would say least favorite probably, though. I would probably say the Cowboys. Don't really have a least favorite NFC team, though. The news about the Jets with Aaron Rodgers, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I don't think anyone should be. I think both sides settled it really poorly. And thank God it's over. All right, here we go. So they're both on the island. And they are tangled in seaweed. Here we go. This is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. I'm stuck on this terrible island forever. Why is this happening? Why, Mom? Why? I hate this so much. I'm hungry. I'm guessing your least favorite AFC team? You're going to guess it's the Patriots. Oh, Bud Bowl easily. Bud Bowl easily. That's not even close. Bud Bowl was revolutionary for its time. Bud Bowl was revolutionary for its time. Hypothetical, Jags, Cowboys, Super Bowl, Jags lose a blowout. How would I cope? I mean, honestly, I'm not sure how much it would hurt. I really don't know how much it would hurt if the Jags lost in a blowout in the Super Bowl the first time. Because they're just making it. Just making it's all I want. I mean, that I want to win it, obviously, but just making it is like, oh, man. I don't think I believe me, I've suffered through so many bad seasons, so many crap losses. A blowout in the Super Bowl would not faze me. I'm pretty confident on that. Super Bowl blowout would not faze me. Your least favorite gets in Buffalo. You lowered A-Rod's batting ratings to its lowest ever. I was like, that's the problem. All right, Caillou's upset. I hate this so much. I'm hungry. I can't even think straight. Where's my snacks? What if we die here? I'm so bored. I can't handle any of my tablet. This is torture. Where's the internet? I can't live like this. I can't survive 1 second. Why does this happen to me? I'm a princess. I don't belong to this lonely island with no servants. There's no spa. Where's my shower head? I'm going to explode if I don't get my ice cream now. I can't stand anymore. I'm going to die here. Take me home, Mom. I want to be home. I want my mommy. I'm hungry. I'm hurting. I'm tired. I'm going to be stuck here forever. It's all your fault, Isabel. All your fault. This is a living nightmare. How can I be without my games? I need my games. I can't even breathe without my games. I don't get my games now. This is a disaster. This is the worst thing ever. Why is there no royalty here? No one understands me. I'm too important for this place. This is a travesty. At least no one lost some money on the toilet paper ad, so probably toilet paper ad. Suddenly, Tom Nook, Isabel, and KK Slider walking in calmly. Hello, hello. Welcome to our lovely little island. It's so nice to meet you all. We're so happy to have you here. Let's get you settled in. Hey, guys, have a little music. Lift your spirits. I don't want to be here. I want to go home. This is the worst island in the whole world. I hate everything about it. I want my bed, my mattress, my pillows, my TV, my snacks. I can't take any more. I want to go home right now, now. Well, I think the thing, Neil, for me is that it's very rare. I need a reason to go to a neutral game. Like, I need a reason to go see two teams I don't care about, necessarily. Because if the game's bad, it's tough. Like, Vikings-Rams, the reason I went to that, like, some of the games I go to, the reason why is for work-related reasons. So I guess it's part of it, too. There's always a risk you take with sports that's going to end up in a blowout. There's always the risk you take. It's not fun. It makes it worth it when it's good, but there's always that risk you take. All right, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. I want my bed, my mattress, my pillows, my TV, my snacks. This is a torture chamber. Where's my tablet, my internet? I can't live without it. What if I die without my games? I'm going to starve. Where's my pony? Where's my dressing room? Where's my royal banquet? Who's going to do my hair? Well, there's nobody off the island right now, but don't worry. We'll get you all set up with a lovely little project to do. You can work with us to clean up the island. No, I won't do it. I can't. I won't. I'm too young to clean. I'm too cute to work. I'm going to die in the sand. I'm too tired to work. This is too hard. I can't do anything right. I can't even handle stand. Of course, it's irritating. It gets everywhere. I can't. I just can't. Don't know how to live without my tablet. This end of everything I know. Everything is ruined. This is insane. A nightmare. Where are my ponies? My royal meal? I demand a butler right now. I'm not doing anything unless to get my way. Well, I guess we'll just work on it ourselves then. If you'd like, we can help you find some shells to play with. You know, a little music might help you feel better. Here's a song to help calm you down. Kids are still whining and they're crying and everything. Camera zooms out, showing the beauty of the island as the kids continue their whining. And Kick Kick Slider is singing softly, relaxed, and enjoy the vibe, but no one's listening. They're all just crying and whining. The peaceful island is out of place compared to the chaos of the children, and the children just continue to whine and whine all the time. That sounds about right. Sounds about right for Animal Crossing. Sounds about right. All right, episode 5 of the Little Brown Bears. The series where Little Brown Bear is a member of the Chicago Bears. Here we go. We're back after losing to Philly. Okay, last week wasn't ideal, but we're home now. Let's turn things around. Josh McDaniels writes more screen passes on the board. Coach, can we maybe try some plays that go downfield? But what if we throw an interception? We lost by 39. Who cares? Little Bear strolls in late, taking a Capri Sun, and takes a seat. Little Bear, do you have anything to say for yourself? My mom made me come. You someone thinks it's for a one-time thing? Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, that's always the risk with sports. That's always the risk you take with sports. It's always the risk. It's about the experience. That's why you got to get a good experience out of it. And now, pregame hype. We're ready for the Bears game. Well, in Chicago, where the Bears, like the bounce back, are taking on the Detroit Lions. Okay, I think Ruff is putting it lightly. They give up 47 points last week, and I gotta be honest, well, this offense is not exactly clicking. LeBron Bear is sitting on the bench eating fruit snacks. Tries to throw a ball, he bounced off his helmet, doesn't even react. There's a lot of intrigue around first-round pick LeBron Bear, but let's just say it's been a work in progress. Yeah, I watched the film from last week, and Kenny, I don't think this kid knows how to play football. No, neither do I. Okay, time for kickoff. Bears offense sputters. The defense forces a few punts. Wow, okay, they actually are in this game. Bears offense is still impressively bad. You know, at some point, got to try to pass the Charles more than 2 yards. Maybe through the first quarter, Caleb Williams drops back and fires a perfect pass to Miller around Bear over the middle, and he drops it. Entire Sam grows in agony, and then he's flagged for illegal blocking because he just sits down in the middle of the field and pouts. Wow. Number 1 1/4, that's his jersey number. 10-yard penalty. Earflus wants to disappear. McDaniels nods if it's all part of the plan. Suns, because Suns are way, I mean, the Suns are huge frauds this year. All right. Now, Bears defense is actually playing well. Hold Goff to just 10 points in the first half. All right, crowds actually get into it. LeBron Bear is completely uninterested in the game. He's playing with a toy truck. Caleb Williams is sweating and frustrated. Sits next to him. Hey, think you try helping me out here? Maybe later. Mom Bear yells at him. Sweetie, at least pretend like you care. No! Jonathan was sighing. Kenny, I don't think I've ever seen a player so disinterested in the game while it's happening. Time for the fourth quarter. 24-14. Bears are still in this. They've scored 2 touchdowns. I don't know how. Caleb Williams finds Little Bear wide open in the end zone. I don't know how. Little Bear watches it go past him. Sam lets out a groan, and everyone's just silent. Jonathan, I don't even know what to say anymore. He didn't even try to catch it. He just stood there. I gotta be honest, this is breaking me. The Bears turn over on downs, the Lions are out the clock, and the Lions win by 10. Time for the post-game press conference. Coach, your defense held up today, but your offense was a disaster. Are you at all concerned? Nope, we're still growing as a team. Josh, why'd you throw 22 screen passes again? It's all part of a vision. Logan Bear, you dropped 3 passes, committed 2 illegal blocks, and showed no effort. Any comment? Not my fault. Then whose fault is it? His. And he points to Caleb Williams. Oh my god. Wow. Caleb is defeated. Mama Bear is shaking her head, doing no parenting whatsoever. And, yeah, the Bears look like a mess at 0-2. It's going to be tough to bounce back with Low Run Bear. All right, last call for donations. Otherwise, we're going to end it here. Most vulnerable player, yes. As High Point gets the monkey off their back, they win by double digits against Longwood to win their 7th straight game and sole possession of first place right now. They have first place, I should say, in the Big South Conference. All right. Last call for donations. Otherwise, we're ending it here. Here's the game plan tomorrow. Pretty quiet day of streams. We got 2. We got the Indiana game, and we got GeoGuessr after that. So Indiana followed by GeoGuessr. And then Saturday, we got a crap ton of games. We got 4 games on Saturday, including one of those with You Make the Call, which right now looks like Scar, Florida, but we'll see. We got one more day to decide voting-wise there. All right. With that in mind, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. New video dropping tomorrow. Click that link above if you haven't seen today's video. JG9 signing off. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. I will see you guys soon. Take care. High Point wins. Believe me, if Clickbait ever had me on, I would love to do it. I'd love to be the 6th member. Believe me, I'd be totally down. I would be totally down for that. Appreciate you, Taro. Appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for Valentine's Day for the Indiana game and for